first clue. Now what do we do? That's the first clue. We gotta find the program. That's the first clue. We gotta find. That's the first clue. That's the first clue. Now what do we do? That's the first clue. Now what do we do? That's the first clue. We gotta find the program. That's the first clue. We gotta find. That's the first clue. That's the first clue. Now what do we do? That's the first clue. Now what do we do? That's the first clue. We gotta find the program. That's the first clue. We gotta find. That's the first clue. That's the first clue. Now what do we do? That's the first clue. Now what do we do? That's the first clue. We gotta find the program. That's the first clue. We gotta find. That's the first clue. That's the first clue. Now what do we do? That's the first clue. Now what do we do? That's the first clue. We gotta find the program. That's the first clue. We gotta find. That's the first clue. That's the first clue. Now what do we do? That's the first clue. Now what do we do? That's the first clue. We gotta find the program. That's the first clue. We gotta find. That's the first clue. That's the first clue. The program. That's the first clue. We gotta find. That's the first clue. That's the first clue.
Yo, what is going on? Let me actually get y'all a little close here today. Woo, man. What a week it has been. I have been offline somewhat, but I'm back and we're going to get going through it. So I saw something super interesting today that I wanted to cover for me. Thank you, Simon. Thank you. It's been crazy. I've got all sorts of stuff going on. But yeah, we got some interesting stuff to touch on today. A little bit of the HighGuard. I don't have like a full docket, I guess, today like I normally do. I was kind of picking this up a little quick. So we're gonna look at some of the HighGuard um, stuff going on. I might even see if I can pull up like an anti-woker's view to see what they're saying about it. It doesn't look good for HighGuard, which I was expecting. Like I feel vindicated when it comes to HighGuard because I said it wasn't going to be the next Concord, and it wasn't. It had a decent opening, but I also said it probably wasn't going to do well. But I don't think it's not doing well for the reasons that I initially thought. And we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. Oh man, let's see here. Did I get it? Let me make sure I got it sent out. Uh got some good news today. Some awesome news. I don't usually talk about politics, but this I thought was pretty badass. Let's get myself up there on screen for everyone to see. our homeboy, let me not dox, or let me not drop uh messages. Boom, boom, boom. What was I looking at? Barely paying attention to what's going on right now. Reading. Boop. Our boy. Our boy is gone. He's getting moved out of Minnesota. Dude, I don't care what side of the political spectrum you're on. If you look at this guy with uh any kind of like positive look on him, you got to get out of here. And I guarantee you, I know what killed his career. What was the final straw is when he got on stage and said to everybody that if you use the First Amendment against ICE, they will come for you. I think that was the final straw, and the government knew, even Trump knew that he had to pull this guy because it was not going to end well. So yeah, Bovino or whatever the fuck his name is gone. A little bit of happy news for you, I think, in the correct direction, in a positive direction. At least it's probably the most positive thing I've seen with this whole Minnesota thing yet. Is his replacement not much better? I haven't seen his replacement though. They are the Tom guy, Tim or whatever his name is. We'll see. We'll see what happens with him. Uh, the problem is all these dudes are untrained and they're just told to go out there and do whatever the fuck they want. So they end up in these situations that they don't need to be in. On top of it, they're not uh, taught any kind of law. No one's obeying any kind of constitutional law on it. So these guys just get out here and think they can do whatever the fuck they want, and now we've ended up with two American deaths, right? Or is it three? There was another one, and it looks like someone may have gotten hurt with the rubber bullets, shot a finger off or part of a hand off, because that's how those weapons work. They're not like non-lethal. They're usually less than lethal, but they can still cause massive harm. Now I know like in the military doesn't train with rubber bullets, but in some units like the Marines, three, the black dude before the woman. That's right. That's right. So three Americans killed. Yeah, rubber bullets are no joke. Like you can seriously hurt somebody or kill somebody with them. The military doesn't train with them; they train with paint rounds, which still can hurt like a motherfucker. We never trained with them. The Army doesn't really train with them anymore, but I know the Marines do. So, yeah. So, anyways, let's get into what's going on. If you think a paintball is bad, rubber is way worse. Yeah, no, so these aren't, when you're thinking paintball, what the Army uses isn't paintballs, it's a sim round with paint in it. So, it's got the powder behind it as well. They hurt like a motherfucker. But yeah, rubber bullets are going to be way worse because the rubber bullet's not going to give like a sim round would with paint. So, they'll put an eye. The paint rounds will put an eye out or something like that, and you have to wear goggles and everything else with them. But um, a rubber bullet will do some serious damage, especially up close, anything like that. Sorry, I just saw something funny on X. We're gonna close that down real quick. So anyway, I think we're gonna get to the crux of it. Um, what I found interesting today, I just happened to be looking. I was gonna go with some other stuff, but I saw this and I figured, yeah, I want to talk about it. What's going on, Noah? How you doing today? Just the guy, we're about to speak of. Noah ran into a couple of characters from the commentary community, um, Shamoo and Nicandros. Uh, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Apparently I did. I've known of them. I don't think I've interacted with them in any meaningful way from Chud Logic's community, right? Um, Nick Andros used to be known as like Agent N because he was the like premier, and I think he still is the premier A log for Nuxtaku. He's always disliked Nuxtaku, and he's always made shit on him, as well as what's Nux's friend? Um, some ordinary gamer. Some ordinary gamer. I'm gonna bring him on. Don't worry, I'm gonna bring him on. In fact, if you want to jump in now, Noah, we can. I reached out to Mudahar. Yeah, Mudahar. Jump in the waiting room and I'll pull you into live stream. Let me make sure. Join voice. Test, test, test. Hopefully you can hear me this time. But yeah, everything looks right. Good, 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 good. But yeah, in my Discord, go ahead and jump in there. That's where I usually run it from. I don't use a lot of these other programs with people. I don't have the know-how to keep using multiple stuff. And then is he in the server though? Yeah, he's in our server, I'm pretty sure. What's going on, bud? Can you hear me?
Hey, I can hear you, Wargaming Dad.
Yay, what's going on, man? What's going on? Uh so yeah,
I'm
and
good.
then so yeah, you've met Nick and and Shamu. I actually don't mind them. They do. Well, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, no,
Oh,
I was gonna say, I did.
yeah.
I wouldn't say I mind them either. I was just very caught off guard today, to say the least.
Yeah, I mean they're definitely commentary guys. Shamu, like where Nick is a Nux and Mudahar hater, Shamu is a Tectone hater. That was his big video that came out that you know you didn't credit was was like a pretty big deal for him and got his jumping off start into it because it was a really detailed video. In fact, Tectone threatened to sue him over that video.
I do remember that. Yeah, that one was pretty
Yeah.
detailed.
So I've been looking over it. I've got my own opinions. I did want to, if you want to do it on stream with me, uh, watch through the first 15 minutes of your video where he said you ripped his stuff. And then I want to go through kind of his video and see if we can find the clips. Because that's the best way for me to tell if you're like actually plagiarizing him versus, maybe using a clip and not, um, not, what was I can't even think of the word, crediting him. Crediting him. There we go. So you can watch it with me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and go through there. I personally, seeing everything that I've seen and talking to you, um, I'm I'm not really on the fence. Like I'm not seeing the plagiarizing for it, but we can pull it up here. Let me get over here. We'll change the video. So this is yours. Anti-woke religious gamers are unintentionally hilarious.
Yeah, I'm definitely very happy with how that video turned out. You might have to share your screen though, because I can't see it in Discord. Oh, there we go.
First things Techno says to me, he's like, "Sup, dude? By the way, my 17-year-old father thinks you're hot." And I was like, uh-oh.
Man, don't you just love it when alleged decide to try to claim they're Christian now to avoid scrutiny?
Oh yeah,
me
Wargaming
too.
Guy. I think you're
As a
muted.
I am muted. I am. Just leave me be.
It's all good. I was kind of confused.
I was gonna say, yeah, I said it was like a pretty good video. We'll go through the first like 15 minutes. You got to watch me. I like to mute myself. Usually Kamoji comes in and reminds me, but he didn't remind me today. So, but yeah, we'll go through it.
That
Just kind of
makes
watch the first
sense.
15 minutes. If you want to point out the clips that he says you're plagiarizing, that would help. You can do that, and then we'll go try and
Yeah,
go
the
through his
clips
video.
from Tectone that I used in this video.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
A lot of you are probably aware in the gaming commentary sphere
Oh, there's a different tab
and
up.
very specific
Oh, there we go. That's better.
can you see it now?
group of individuals known as the
Okay.
Yeah, now I
anti-woke
see it.
grifters. These people are pretty notable for
Stream
not
without
really
war
adding
muting
anything
himself.
to the gaming
Reset the
commentary
counter
space
back to
whatsoever, and if anything, just detracting from it, since all they do is complain about the uglification of women in gaming. Or they'll complain that there was black people working on a game that they were excited for at first, which is of course very telling. These people don't really care about reviewing a game and simply care about pushing their own ideology or agenda onto other people. But I think a more interesting phenomenon that we've seen in more recent memory is when anti-woke grifters try to appeal to religion and claim that they're making religious content now, which is both as funny and as stupid as you can probably imagine.
I'm gonna move
and
it
funny
towards
enough,
the
in doing this,
Tectone
they've
stuff.
also earned the in recent memory, we need to fast forward to 2022. On August 31st of this year,
Yeah, that's a good
Tectone did
idea.
a stream talking
Yeah.
about how him and his wife weren't exactly seeing eye to eye anymore. In his own words, since they'd been together since he was very young, he felt like he developed a codependency on her and he couldn't really do anything on his own anymore.
You look good. You've been losing weight. Do I look different than when I first started Camp Canoe?
Yeah.
Because I'm bald?
Because your face.
Abusive relationship.
That's why I'm leaving.
Okay, I don't like this joke anymore. I don't like this joke. Frig. I'll give you a hug. I have a hug back. The pat on the back feels very father-son-ish.
There's the quote-unquote joke about the abusive relationship from his wife there, and also the incredibly awkward body language where it looks
So
very
these
much
are all
like he
just
doesn't
clips I
really
pulled
want
off
to
of
hug him at all.
Tectone's
But
Twitch
Yeah, these ones are.
that they're showing. Yeah, these are all. I don't think we've got anything from Shamoo's video yet.
Well, like with these videos, I mean, I've seen this on other stuff too. This is a pretty common clip amongst Tectone when people are talking about him.
Yeah,
know,
because
his
it's one of the
abusive
biggest like
relationships.
red flags.
Yeah. I think even back before all the allegations, this was one of the first one. And then the other clip where he's in the car talking to her was another one. So.
Yeah.
at least at the time,
So I know I
Tectone's
got that
audience
one
and most other
from
people
his video, but like the car one. I'll have to see if I can point out any others as we go along here.
Yeah.
simply assumed their favorite streamer was just having a simple disagreement with his wife. Oh hey, guess what? 4 months later, Tectone actually did get divorced, and his wife filed for it too. Following this, Tectone would immediately start a new relationship with OnlyFans model and Twitch streamer Pinkchu. It was around this time, given the circumstances of everything, that people began to raise questions as to whether Tectone was actually abusive to Freema, his previous ex-wife, or not. Most notably, a lot of questions started being raised because of this clip resurfacing in particular.
I love him.
Don't touch me.
I'm patient.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, this is a
No,
pretty
you're
common clip too.
Not. You're like the most
Yeah, that's.
moody.
So I guess he thought me using this was plagiarizing, maybe?
Freem, I carry our marriage, and you know that. Freem,
Yeah.
you know.
And here's the thing, I don't necessarily consider like using. It's so hard to say with clips, right?
Yeah,
'cause-
because this is also on Tectone's Twitch channel.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. So
I used the one that Shamoo showed in his video, but like,
which one was?
now
the
I'm kind of
one-
confused.
Yeah. Was the first one the one Shamoo showed in his video? I believe he showed this one too.
Yeah, this is the one I pulled from his video directly.
Oh,
the
okay.
car
So
one.
this is the one you're telling me about. I gotcha. And here's the thing, like,
Yeah, the car one.
you're not saying anything over it. So let's keep playing it. Let's finish the clip.
Oh, that. But marriage, dude, I am the conflict resolution god.
Yeah, you are.
100%.
No, 100% you are.
I am the greatest shoulder to cry on. I am the greatest consoler.
He's such a
I'm
narcissist.
understanding
Sorry.
everything the romantic.
Yeah,
I
he
do is
fucking
crazy.
sucks. I hate
Frick,
Tectone.
You know me on a
Same.
shout out. I'm an incredible husband.
I never said that you weren't.
But you never said that I was.
Obviously, from this clip, it's pretty clear that Tectone is coming off as a major jerk here and is constantly pushing his wife away. A lot of clips like this ended up resurfacing around the time he got married, which honestly kind of makes me wonder how much he was really hiding this in previous streams at all between his wife, and as a result, a lot of people did start to raise some eyebrows as to the real reason why Tectone actually might have gotten divorced to begin with. After the
Oh yeah, Kamoji. Maybe we'll do that afterwards because Tectone always interests me because I did see where Shamoo dropped that I guess he's already broken his order to stay away from or not be whatever around his, I don't know if it's the ex-wife or it's one of the girlfriends or whatever. Let's see if I can find this clip here.
Yeah, the car one. It's in there
Here it is.
somewhere.
Here it is.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, pretty early on.
Yeah.
So wait,
Well,
is he trying to claim that me showing clips from his video like that are also on Tectone's YouTube channel is me plagiarizing him?
That's what I'm wondering because if that's the case, I mean, we'll
They
see what
don't
he says here.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't say anything. Like, I don't copy his dialogue. I know that for a fact.
Mm-hmm. Let's take a look then.
I've ever met. She's never done anything wrong. A amazing human being.
People would continue to question if Tectone was abusive and what was really going on when clips started to resurface online.
How do I deal with them?
He even says these clips resurfaced.
Don't touch me.
I'm patient.
No, you're
Yeah.
not. You're like the most impatient, moody I've ever met.
I'm patient when it comes to you.
Freem, I carry our marriage, and you know that. Freem, you know that.
I think we have a pretty 50-50 marriage.
You're high.
Tectone gives the game away in this clip for being a wholly unlikable tool and bull. What's more shocking, though, is that he has the lack of self-awareness to do this with his then wife on a live stream.
Yeah, that's not even the same, like, comment. Like, here's the first one.
No,
constantly pushing
that's
his
me
wife
saying
away.
something
a lot
totally
of clips
different.
like this
Yeah.
ended up
I never said that I was.
Obviously, from this clip, it's pretty clear that Tectone is coming off as a major jerk here and is constantly pushing his wife away. A lot of
And then, sorry, I'm being autistic, even though I'm really not. I'm
He
ADHD.
has the game away.
Freem,
I think we have a pretty 50-50 marriage.
you're high.
Tectone gives the game away in this clip for being a wholly unlikable tool and bull. What's more shocking, though, is that he has the lack of self-awareness to do this with his then wife on a live stream.
You're high. I'm not saying you don't help, but you think
You don't even show the full clip then, if he's...
No.
Yeah, you
That's
just
not
showed
even
a
the
piece
same
of it.
comment.
Yeah, I'm sorry. If
Yeah.
that's the one, that's not plagiarism in any shape or form. I wouldn't even see why you would have to give him credit for the clip. You put your own opinion on top of what was said there.
Now I'm
Yeah.
wondering if he was just like gaslighting me here. Because to be fair, it has been a while. Yeah, now I'm wondering, was he just gaslighting me? Because like, huh? Now I'm
So-
kind of wondering about this.
So it's I don't know, me too. Let's see. Wonder if I can find another clip.
If so, maybe I should tweet something later about this then. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
Because I don't want to have to keep going back and forth with them. But yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
I don't know.
Shamoo and Nick are, which Shamoo's the main guy, like he's the guy that's making the main claims, and then Nick's kind of the side character. I mean, they're commentary guys. They're used to going hard. It always tends to be. That's why I mentioned to you if I could get a hold of them, maybe talking to them on stream, because they do tend to be a little bit more amenable. I don't know how to. I'm probably using that word wrong. live than they are on X. I mean, I tend to be over the top on X, so I understand that. But yeah, that's definitely
Yeah, and that's
not.
kind of what I was thinking too. You know, I guess I wouldn't consider myself edgy, but you know, I will
Yeah.
obviously go into people if I think they're being stupid on X. But um, like I don't know. Yeah, like I mean, if that's I was kind of thinking like if like over voice, it would probably be easier to talk with them and judge tone
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. But
Well, he doesn't
yeah,
know me. Like I've hung around in same circles as him, but he doesn't know me in any uh way or frame. But I did reach out. I
okay.
haven't heard anything back. I even went into a guy named Dicker's stream that Shamoo and them tend to hang out in.
Yeah, I know Dickers.
Oh,
Yeah,
you do? Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So it was in his. I went into his Discord and asked around, but haven't heard anything back. So it's fine. It is what it is. He may not even want to come on. I saw this one. These two are the same, I believe. So let's see what you said.
Friendship, which worked and was definitely for the better. Immediately, Tectone would
When people paint me as a f***ing villain, right? Because it kind of just like decredits
Yeah,
our entire.
I did use this
marriage,
clip too.
right? Like a
I did
couple
use
bad
this one.
moments
Okay.
doesn't ruin 10 fucking years. You know what I mean? I just really want Frame to be able to get out of the public eye. That's all I want. Oh, and please, God, nobody clip this, please. It's just very hard for me to talk about Frame because she was my wife for a very long time, and I don't like remembering how ugly the end of our marriage got. My life's going in a great direction, and that's the only reason why it hurts. That's the only reason why it's scary. Am I gonna get canceled over this?
I don't think
No.
I showed this
You
full
wanna know why?
clip
'Cause
though,
I don't have
because
secrets.
he's
The
showing a
last
lot
2
here. I think
years
I
were
showed less
really
of
rough.
this
It
because
was
it didn't.
really rough.
I
Now,
was
the
just trying to
shit
get
that
to
I
the
would
point
do
with it.
Frame, the
Mhm.
Icky shit I would do the Frame, that wasn't good, right? I'm probably gonna can't even. It's
forth on Twitter about free.
crazy. Sorry.
After a back and forth on Twitter about Freem being free from
Okay,
Tectone
let's look
occurred,
at
Yeah,
let's look at mine
yours.
then. I'm kind of
All
comparison.
right.
What?
So yeah, you can see the date
She was
there. You
my
know, like
wife for a
the
very
clip
long
is still
time,
from
and
his
I don't
thing.
like remembering
but-
how
Yeah.
ugly the end of our marriage got. My life's going in a great direction, and that's
that-
the
you
only
shorten that
reason
clip.
why it hurts. That's the only reason why it's scary. Am I gonna
Yeah,
get
because I didn't
canceled over
really
this?
like. I didn't
No.
feel like I needed to
Wanna know
show
why? 'Cause
all
I
of
don't
that.
have secrets.
I was just trying to
And
get
the
to the
last
point.
2 years
Honestly,
were
this
really
entire like
rough.
first
It was
15
really
minutes,
rough.
like you
Now,
said
the
here,
shit
was
that I
just
would
the
do
lead
to
up into
Frame,
the Christian grip.
Icky shit I would do the Frame,
Yeah, I mean the
that
video
wasn't
is called the
good,
Christian
right?
Grip, so I
I'm
can
probably
see
gonna
that.
delete this VOD after this stream. But holy dude, my friends can't even react to me without it being a hate thread. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Now,
even
keep in
edited
mind,
it.
Tectone hadn't really had any negative accusations.
I
on
did,
his stream
yeah.
Yet, keyword yet, but he still
So
proceeded.
it's a
to try and stream
transformative
simply
work,
because some people-
Shamu.
Yeah,
And again,
I
if you're
have to
claiming
agree.
another guy's like if you're claiming another guy's clips that aren't even yours, like these are all Tectone's clips you can find on his Twitch channel. Like if you're claiming me using that is plagiarism, then yeah, you were gaslighting me.
Yeah, I mean I'm at the point where I can say none of these were like it just seems like it's clips, right? If you were over there repeating the exact same stuff that he was saying on there and the
I
video
would totally
was-
get that.
I
Yeah, that would
totally
be
get that.
plagiarism.
Me and you would be having a different conversation. but
But like I'm not even saying the same stuff as him.
no, you're using clips. You've admitted you did pull them from some of them from his video, but again, it's clips that anyone can go find. It's clips that this isn't something that's like unknown. It wasn't like he was the only one who could have discovered this. It wasn't hidden anywhere. It was just on
Mhm.
Tectone's stuff.
It wasn't private information.
It
Yeah.
wasn't private information. It wasn't some big discovery. It was Tectone's
Yeah,
own
now I'm wondering.
videos.
Yeah. Interesting.
I think maybe it was the comment that came up. I'm gonna pull that up now. See if you can see here. I just
Yeah,
realized
that was the original tweet I made, and then he
Yeah.
quote posted that and lashed out. Yeah.
I think he got mad. And let's see here. For those who are wondering, given everything that he seems to be getting held accountable for at last, I've done the highest viewed expose on Tectone, detailing everything that has more or less led to this point. I published this back in November. I think this is what made him mad. because
Probably.
this,
That's why he
yeah.
lashed out. Okay.
Yeah, because right here you say I have the highest viewed expose on Tectone. It's pretty. It
Expose,
sounds
yeah.
It sounds pretty. Oh, expose. Excuse me. It sounds very ego driven, right? So he probably saw it and was
Well,
like,
maybe that's how it came off to him. Okay.
yeah, I could see that.
Interesting.
And then this was the other screenshot, right? This is not what
Yeah,
happened.
that was
What was this in
the
reference to?
original tweet.
Oh, the original tweet.
This
Gotcha.
was me quoting Nick's tweet that Simon also quote posted recently. The one about saying I was a infamous plagiarist and liar.
Yeah, that was a bit over the top, I think. I don't think they had any
Yeah,
evidence. Like,
Nick really went all over with it. It's like, okay, guys, come on.
Yeah, I looked at his stuff. Like, he posted some videos where you had used his tweets or something like that in a video. I guess.
Yeah,
but I
like
couldn't really
what's wrong
see.
with that?
Like, I read Twitter on screen.
Like
all the time.
his tweet is like it shows it's his Twitter too. Like his handle is there. So like if somebody wants to, go check out his link, feel free. But man, honestly, after this, assuming I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like I probably shouldn't have gotten it and credited Shamoo now if he's going to be acting like this.
I mean, it's nice to say things like that. Hey, I got these clips from Shamoo's video. I get that understanding, but in reality, you didn't have to. There's no the clips. You could have easily have said, "I didn't get them from your video. I went and pulled them from, Tectone's video," and no one would know the difference, right? Yours are even cut up different links than his.
Yeah, exactly. Because also it was a different subject too.
Yeah. The only thing you might
this wasn't really
yeah. So
go ahead.
No. It's like you might be able to say, well, the clip starts in the same place, but it's like it would have been close to that same place anyway. Yeah, and you're right. The whole video was just a beginning, like, hey, this is who Tectone is. These are the problems he has, and then you start to get into the fake Christian and stuff like that. Oh yeah, you got a good portion of it is his allegations. So
yeah, it's up to the 20-minute mark, I think, or so.
Yeah.
And again, not even all of that is using Shamoo stuff. Like, there's definitely, like I said, there are some clips I did pull from him, but not all of this is just that. Like some I just found on his Twitch, like the Reddit thing, like with the Tectone Reddit, like a thing about him getting ratioed on there or whatever, losing karma. I ended up looking up this XQZ clip here, this one, because I was curious about that. I looked up, I think I just Googled straight up Tectone car clip, and the first thing that popped up was a Reddit page for Tectone and like the car clip, and showed XQZ reacting to it. And Tectone commented on that Reddit and got ratioed.
Okay.
So
yeah, it makes sense.
That's why I found that. Yeah.
And like I said, you're not copying word for word his stuff. It is in the same order, though. That's the only thing I would say, which doesn't really matter, because this would be, I'm pretty
this
sure
is just a timeline of events.
Yeah, it's a timeline of events, so everyone would put it in this order. Yeah, I think they overblew this a little bit. I think he got butthurt that you said, this was the expose on Tectone, when he had his video that was known as the go-to expose on Tectone.
Yeah, but he doesn't even cover the Christian grift stuff in there. So
No.
I mean, I guess at this point it wouldn't be.
No, I think at the time that video came out, he hadn't fully gone on the Christian grift. It was before he went offline. So yeah, that would make sense. Now I will say, because we don't have a lot of the tweets now, I think you made some mistakes going through.
Definitely. I will say, like, tweeting. Yeah. I will admit to that, because I was just kind of perplexed seeing this. So I didn't know how to react.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest ones that I saw that it makes you look guilty, and I don't think it was, this is me sweeping, a little bit for you because I know you. But there was like, I guess, a situation where you showed a picture to Nick Andros that said, "Hey, I did credit him." But the way you said it was like it had been credited the whole time. That's the way I read it, is that he had been credited the whole time.
Like
And then,
wording.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So that's one thing that I would say to watch out for because it really did. I listened to it, and then I think it's Shamoo posted the picture, the screenshot he had where it didn't have it, and yeah, it looked really bad. Like why is Noah saying he did it when he did? And then I saw your next post where you were like, well, no, I didn't say I didn't do it, back then. I'm saying I did it now. So
Exactly. They
yeah.
just took that out of context.
Right. And it's easy to take out of context from the way it's reading. And I'm not a wordsmith by any means. So that was only the really big mistakes that I saw on it, besides you going back and forth with other people. I always say when you get into this kind of stuff, you engage with the guy that you're talking to, but try not to go after every guy that's calling you, a plagiarist or whatever. It's kind of like the things that the anti-wokers do, where they just keep going at it.
Oh yeah, they'll constantly, kind of like Smash JT. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So, here, I want to listen to at least one more. Make sure we got our bases covered. I'll probably end up watching the videos on my own too. This is going to be a shorter segment than I planned on it. So this is his, which we'll say about right there.
Life online. Some things just shouldn't be used for content. Discord DMs were sent to Tectone and Pink of Freem posting screenshots of a bra being purchased on Amazon from Tectone's account well prior to his divorce, and then Pichu wearing it at a later date. Freem also still had access to the security cameras and posted pictures of Pinkchu coming in and out of Tectone's house. This was on a date where Freem was supposed to be with Tectone for Christmas. Because of these new posts, Tectone and his new girlfriend would strike back at Freem viciously. Before we get into the nuclear response Pink and Tectone made, I want to jump ahead and let everyone know that Pink has since stated that she was used as a pawn by Tectone to attack his ex-wife, Freem, that he convinced her and told her to do everything that's about to happen. Regardless of the merit of these claims, you cannot convince me that Tectone was not aware of what his current girlfriend was about to levy at his ex-wife. Keep this in mind for what's about to come next. Tectone's current girlfriend, Pink, would post the Discord DMs of Freem and respond with, quote, "This woman is a criminal and has caused me so much anxiety and distress the last year, I needed to take a break. She spied on me with cameras, even private moments, and shared it with my colleagues and friends illegally. Without knowing her, she spread rumors about me, tried to ruin my career and friendship."
Oh yeah, I did use this clip too. The tweet that she posted.
Completely obsessed with me and is unhinged.
Yeah.
Freem would respond to Pink with, quote, "Have your lawyers reach out to mine." Tex had their info.
But I don't think
I don't know if
I showed this tweet. I showed the other one though, where it's highlighted.
On Freem for revenge.
Okay. I didn't show this
What
either.
you're about to see was all planned, and Tectone would actually raid Pink's stream.
Because this is clearly an edit he did, but I didn't show this. So why is he trying to spin this like
for over a year now?
Yeah. So you did use the highlighted one.
And this Google Doc was full of
Yeah, I used the
allegations
highlighted one.
against
But
Tectone
that's
himself
it.
involving Freem. Funny enough, not long
I think
after
it's-
Tectone actually
I think it's in
had
here. Let's
Pink
see.
post his
Yeah.
initial tweet,
Could be
he would
wrong,
actually
but I'm
break
pretty
up
sure
with
that
her
highlighted
too.
tweet's
And
in
when
here.
that happened, Pink would actually make a post going back on what she claimed about Freem previously, and also claiming that Tectone was
That was an
cheating on her
article I
during their
found
time
there as
together.
well.
Now,
Yeah,
admittedly, these are all just allegations. There wasn't anything concrete against Tectone just yet. But to be fair, with two of these back to back, it's not exactly looking great for someone like him. Also, random side note, I love that he had Pink write that she didn't want to go to the police with the situation with her, Tectone, and Freem because she thought it was that people had already been speculating, but Tectone himself, but because and in fact, somehow at Freem girlfriend,
I think
he posted
so,
about
right?
Freem and
Oh,
tried
here
to
it
claim
is.
that
Yeah,
she was
there it
spying
is.
on her.
That's the
and also
highlighted tweet.
sharing
Yeah,
things
that
from
one.
colleagues and friends. She tried to say things about Freem that
You
she
didn't
thought
show
would
the
make her
whole thing.
But
I will say
No.
that this one is probably the more egregious one, just because this is,
like a highlighted, like him highlighting and it being taken from his video.
yeah, because this is his edit, right? Versus
That I could understand.
yeah. So yeah, this one I would say would be the more egregious one. But obviously, one, you don't show the whole thing. You're not, you don't stay on it very long. You're just kind of showing a quick response to it. But yeah, I do think because this one is personally his edit. The other ones are just clear, clips.
It's just clips of
Yeah,
Tectone.
it's clips of Tectone that everyone would use. So Yeah, that's not a big. That one I will say is the most egregious. I'll give you some flack on that one just because it is his edit. With that one, I
Yeah,
would
I'm
say
absolutely
something.
happy to. Yeah, I'm happy to take constructive criticism there for
Yeah,
sure.
like
on
there, I
that.
probably would have put something like from
Clip
Shamoo,
from, I
clip
guess,
from
Shamoo. Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, that would make more sense.
yeah, I would definitely say with that one. But everything else, my OC clips of a streamer, do not steal. Yeah, Nazir, that's kind of like what we're looking at right now. Is he's mad about, if he'd come out and said, "Hey, this one is like straight from my video." I don't even think is that from his. Let's see. Oh no, that is his. And with you, oh, it's because I didn't find it. Yeah, in between there, you're not even showing the rest of it. It's just right here. There.
It's just that one isolated moment.
Yeah, it's just that one isolated moment, right? His edit is much different than plagiarism. Yeah, I agree. It's not plagiarism in any form or fashion, which most people who cry about plagiarism on the internet when it comes to YouTube and stuff like that, even with like egregious versions of it, like that one chick who lost her whole career over it, Illuminati. Technically, what she was doing,
yeah.
would not be considered like legal plagiarism because that's usually more based around school and things like that. It is plagiarism because she was straight ripping off people,
Yeah, and she was. Yeah, that is actual plagiarism, because like she's actually, I mean, at least in terms of like directly copying what somebody says verbatim. Yeah, in that sense.
Yeah, but that's not none of this is that whatsoever, or at least none of it that I've
No,
seen.
I'm not even saying the same thing Shamoo is here.
Yeah,
because the topic of this video is different.
Nasmir on here. Anyone who makes a Grums video after December 2024 is plagiarizing me and owes me royalties, by the way. Yeah, I mean, it's this is ridiculous. Shamoo's in the wrong on this one. He's the
Yeah, and I feel like I got gaslit hit by him now. Should I
You
tweet
kinda
something
did.
or
I
know.
I would.
Should I tweet or should I do a stream maybe? Because I could do a stream on my own platform.
I would do a stream on it so you can kind of say your piece on it because tweets can be so hard to.
I know, because even there, he took me out of context.
Yeah, exactly. Or anyone could. Like I said, I took you out of context with the one tweet.
Yeah.
Just because of how it was written. And when you're talking about people like commentary community guys, Vincent can vouch for this. They tend to look really closely at the words that are being said versus what the actual context and meaning is behind it. Now they'll generally come in later. Vincent and me have a disagreement on commentary community. I don't mind the commentary community. I enjoy most of them. But Vincent doesn't like any of them, especially not people.
I kind of understand a little bit, at least with Nick Andros, like getting salty that someone used. Well, I didn't even use his footage without crediting him. Actually, in the Nux Taku video he's talking about with Nick, I show his like label there on that clip.
Yeah, if it's got
like,
his
I'll send you the
name on
screenshot right now.
Yeah. Send me the screenshot for it. If it's,
I'm DMing that to you right now. Yeah,
his name. Boom, boom, boom.
It literally says Nick Andros News Network. It's like, dude, your name's right there. How the fuck did I play? I mean, already we proved, plagiarism didn't happen. But how am I not even crediting you here? This is so stupid. Yeah, no. Now I feel, man.
Hold on,
I wish I'd kind of thought about that reaction more because, like, I was so confused. I guess I got gaslit by him because of that. Because, like, I look at my tweet and I see a bunch of people commenting under it. The original Tectone post I made, like, "Oh, you plagiarized Shim." I'm like, wait, what? What the fuck is going on here? But now I see what actually happened. Okay.
The best advice I've ever heard for someone when it comes to responses is, no one ever said you didn't respond quick enough, or at least most people won't say you didn't respond quick enough. sometimes you may need to take a minute to go down and say, hey, what's going on here? You know, obviously, you tried to reach out to him after the fact.
And he didn't respond, which
didn't
now I'm
respond.
beginning to see why.
Yeah. But, you know, at least think out what you're going to say, you know. Maybe if it came down to it, like, do what we're doing here, kind of look through the video and see, because I know I don't remember any of my streams. I don't remember what I streamed last time. And,
Yeah, because I couldn't, I didn't remember what I put in that video.
Yeah. Get your stuff together before you make a response.
Yeah, definitely. I'll probably do a stream tomorrow then, just looking at this, now that I've kind of gone over it with you and can kind of have a good idea of how I didn't plagiarize him anyway.
Yeah, it's definitely, I would back you and basically say it's not plagiarism at this point. It's clips, and you can argue the one, edit from him, but unless there's more edits from him, which he said the first 15 minutes, and then he really didn't say, like, he said the first 15 minutes, which we got up to minute like 12. He said you just ripped straight from his stream. That's bullshit. You didn't rip it straight from his stream. You've got a few clips that are in here that everybody knows about, right? I don't think anyone didn't know about the car stream before Shamoo put it on, right? I don't know if that was a big secret. I tend to, like, I was newer to Tectone at that time. But from my understanding and most people, everyone knew about that clip. So
exactly. So this makes a lot more sense then. Yeah.
So I wouldn't worry about it too much on your side. I think you're in the right for the most part. I might tweet about it. I would do, like I said, I would do with you, do a stream on it, and then maybe, tweet after it. Just saying,
would you be down to stream with me tomorrow, maybe? Because I think this went pretty well today. I generally stream at 1 p.m. PST, which is 4 p.m. for you.
4 p.m. for me. I can't do it that early. I don't usually, like, I usually get on at this time because I have everything done. I could maybe
that's fair.
Yeah. I could maybe do like 6 my time if I talk to the wife. But if not, that's fine. I can still be in chat. And, if I have a minute in between, I can get on voice and talk for a minute.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's perfectly fine. Yeah. Okay. That sounds doable.
War is a pig farmer.
And I probably... It's all good. No, you're good. Would you be all right with me showing like some of this stream and like our conversation on here tomorrow, maybe then?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like react to it a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
that's fine.
Okay.
So
perfect. That's doable then. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have no problem with any of that. I'm not a big, like, I don't care if people clip or watch my stuff. That doesn't bother me. I'm a reaction guy. That's what I told you. That's what I do, is watch other people's videos. And I'll say I'm pretty bad sometimes about crediting people. Like, I've gotten better. Like, I've watched a couple of your videos and I try to put them in the description, or at least put it into the chat. So I'm getting better at it.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. But all in all, I think that kind of comes to the end of Noah stuff. I'm using a clip from War's stream soon myself. Yeah. All in all, I think you're in the right. I think Shamoo's off base, and he just got mad that you said your video was the ultimate Tectone video.
Yeah. Which, I mean, man, like, I don't know. All I said was the most viewed. I wasn't trying to sound egomaniacal. Ugh.
Yeah.
I assume there were other videos even apart from his out there at this point.
Oh yeah, there's
but that story, and I just wanted. Yeah, at this point, I would imagine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and on top of it, there's tons of people that have reacted to us. The guy was salty. Yeah, I agree. Shamoo was salty on that. And if he ever watches this, he probably won't. If he wants to come on and talk about it, I'll talk to him. Noah has already said he'll talk to him. So, you know, you can hash it out that way. But unless I go through here and see something super egregious, which we've gone through a good portion of it, and you can even see like just me
As
skimming here between his. There's not even like a similar order to things. You've got like I can see where some clips are, but they're definitely not necessarily the same. So yeah.
exactly, yeah.
So if anyone else has anything to say, y'all can say it as always. Thanks for coming over, Noah. I appreciate it, especially on this.
Yeah, of
I
course.
found this super interesting because me and you have talked more, and you kind of become like I don't know what I would say internet friends yet, but internet acquaintances at least. Peak stream, thank you, Arctic.
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoy talking to you. I would consider you an internet friend. Yes.
There we go. All right. I appreciate it. So I was like, okay, Noah is getting hit by Shamoo and Nick Andros. I usually like their videos. What's going on here? Then I read through the tweets and I was like, ooh, Noah, what's going on? And I was like, you know what? I'll watch it on stream. I'll watch it on stream. And I reached out to you to ask some questions. And you
Yeah,
took it
that
really
makes
well.
more sense now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always try to.
Okay, yeah, Nazmir, you're my internet bestie. That's what it is. Or Grizzle is, or Kamoji at this point is just like my director. He makes sure that I'm
My real
unmuted.
passion's my hobby.
Hey,
I work with retards.
hey, thank you for the sub, Arctic Wolf. I appreciate it. Speaking of which, anyone new out there, anyone who hasn't watched it, we're gonna do a quick shill. Hasn't watched my stream or hasn't liked it yet, go ahead and like the stream. It really helps me out and get going. This year, my goal is to try and get to 500 by the end of the year. So if you really, really enjoy the content, just like Arctic Wolf Lover did, give me a subscribe. So now, oh dang, I actually got quite a few. Why didn't all of them jump in? There were three people subscribed, but it didn't pop up on my Streamlabs. So thank you
I did
to all those
plug
guys.
your thing.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I plugged your thing in general chat. I think
Oh.
I think Arctic is from there. Might be some other people just coming in general though.
Yeah, I think I've seen Arctic with it. So from here, Noah, if you want to hang out, absolutely you can. I'm going to go over some of the HighGuard stuff a little bit, which may be me.
I can't say I'm horribly knowledgeable about that.
You're more of the movie guy, right?
So, yeah, I'm more into movies.
That's right. That's.
But I do appreciate you having me on, regardless.
Yeah, anytime. Anytime you want to come on, just let me know. We can talk about different subjects. You've talked about going on your show with some of the Grifty Bear stuff. I've been enjoying your streams, actually. They're pretty good with some of the people you bring on.
Thank you. I think I've had actually a good, pretty solid track record of people so far on there.
Awesome. Well, with that, I think I'll let you go then as we move on to HighGuard. Again, thank you for coming on, and I'll talk to you later, bud.
Yeah, I'll see you later. Have a good rest of your evening, Wargaming Dad.
Boom. And there it is. So Nazmir wants to be my friend and come on all the time, but he lives over there across the ocean with the people who've abandoned all of us Americans. So he can't come over. He can't get on stream all the time. It's like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning for him. Oh, so with that, we've gotten my point. We know where we are. I'll probably tweet about it and give my opinion online because I can't shut my mouth. But let's talk about HighGuard. So HighGuard is the game that old was it Jeff at the Game Awards thought that he would he would be the most wanted game out there. This was going to be, the game that everyone wanted to hear about. And just like always, when it seems to come to him, it was a miss. Like he just doesn't know what people like, like what people are looking for at the Game Awards. So a lot of people online started talking about HighGuard and basically saying that it was the next Concord, right? It was gonna flop. It was gonna be uh I'm convinced Jeff is trolling us. That's probably true. They said it was going to be the next Concord. It's going to be an absolute flop, and I flat out said that like that's BS. There's nothing that showed. I mean, they didn't show anything, but there's nothing to show that it was going to be the next Concord, right? And I do think it was. I still think it was a mistake for them to wait until the day of uh, the game coming out to show us what the game was. They tried to build up like no hype for it. But then again, you know, yeah, it feels like a mix between Rivals and Skyrim, or even like Apex Legends Rivals and Skyrim. And there's even some like the base destruction you're seeing on screen is just something you like see from other games. Like it doesn't look like anything new. I haven't personally played it, so I don't have that. Apex Legends meets Clash of Clans. Okay, that's a good one. But I have seen Nazmir talking about it and some other people talking about it online. And what it looks like is it's a technical mess. And from what I'm hearing, it's just not that fun. Like, is it true, Nazmir, that it's only 3 people on the map? You're in the waiting room now? Nice. It's oh, you should. Do you want to can I show it without like showing off a bunch of stuff? Cuz it'd be cool to have you on and actually kind of watch some gameplay of it. But I've heard it's a technical mess, unoptimized, and I figured first thing we're going to do if you're going to, learn about a game, go through its the game is not even woke, it's just mid. What's funny enough is I found like most of the anti-woke guys outside of, a few of them like Vara and people like that have all just said it's mid. Like who is it? Atreus basically said it's mid. HighGuard is pretty fun, played with friends. It has issues though. Yeah, I could see that. If it is true that it's only like 3 people, that's what this particular comment said. Mostly feel bad for the devs. The game clearly wasn't designed or prepared for this level of scrutiny. Everything is blurry and unclear. The map is the size of the Tivia. I'm guessing that's another game. But you only have 3 players, so most of the time you're spent running around the map looking for something to kill. I'd say it's saying it's a fast-paced shooter, but also the merchant makes you go mine rare earth metals to buy stuff. The characters are profoundly bland and uninteresting, and the art direction is just like they dumped every cool idea into the vat. What if there was magic? What if there was guns? What if there was a bear? What if you could ride a bear? What if there was Excalibur? What if there was a giant siege tower? The game isn't fun and it isn't interesting. I see. HighGuard is pretty fun. Oh, wait, no. It has its issues, but I've played atrocious. Blah, blah, blah. One day I'll learn how to speak. Atrocious shooters before, so it's really hard to make a shooter that is considered bad. Yeah, I guess that's. I mean, as long as you have the basics down. Now I watched the video. Maybe we'll watch it here too. The video that they had for it, just so I can kind of give my opinion on what I see and go from there. Here, let's close this here so I don't show anything out of the ordinary. Like shooting games are going to be shooting games, and I feel like it's also very hard to innovate shooting games, right? you have to have some, like, there have been, of course, so you got like extraction shooters, you know, Overwatch and all them kind of changed up shooters in a way, but Battle Royales changed it, but it hasn't really, even then, like the very base mechanics of it are still kind of the same. Not what I wanted. Come here, you. Come here, you. Boom. History. It also looks like the more I look at it.
Hi, everybody.
Whoa, no, not you. Not you. We'll watch you in a minute. Where did it go? I watched this motherfucker. Did I watch it on my son's account? HighGuard. Dude, funniest thing I saw on here today, and it happens like every time a game comes out, is like 1 hour, the same hour that the preview started, someone already had a HighGuard for noobs, like how to play the game. And I was like, dude, is the servers even open? Man, where did it go? HighGuard. I don't want HighGuard review. I just want HighGuard game trailer. We might not even watch all of it. It won't even come up. Oh, the deep dive overview. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go again, gang.
Let me get you back open here so y'all can see it.
Moving in for the attack. Follow me.
So yeah, I mean, it already looks like every hero shooter that's tried to come out.
Got a generator here.
Perfect. I'll take it. Planting a bomb. Woo! We're gonna burn this place to the ground!
At its core, HighGuard is a new mode between 2 teams of 3 wardens each. To start, each team chooses a unique base to defend. This is your main.
I also wonder, like, with these unique bases that they're talking about, like, how different are they really? You really like the Ice Giants design? Good. That would make sense for you, Arctic Wolf, if your name stands for it. But I wonder, like, how much of a difference is there actually going to be between the maps that come through? Now, like I said, I'm speaking on a game that I haven't played yet, but I am getting a lot of information from other people, and we're going to at least watch Carnage's little short talk about it. I just don't see anything that makes me want to play it so far.
Stronghold, while you ride out to fight in the open territory to secure the shield breaker. The ultimate goal of the match is to use the shield breaker to successfully raid and destroy.
So it's like the first part of the game is capture the flag.
Destroy the enemy team's base before they can destroy yours.
Then it's setting up the bomb geez, why can't I remember the names of things? Fuck. Counter-Strike. I don't know why I can't remember Counter-Strike. So setting up the bomb like Counter-Strike. Search and destroy is somewhere in the middle before, yeah, Counter-Strike. You know, then you've got like the middle game that you see later.
Each warden is built
So it's like
specifically for HighGuard's PvP raid mode. They combine tactical skill with powerful magic. You'll have your choice of characters with unique abilities designed around destruction, infiltration,
hiding in plain sight,
and resource acquisition.
Some Vespa to mine here.
The magical abilities of our wardens supplement.
Nazmir, what does the Vespa do? Because I heard you also get it from killing enemies. I've played about 5 hours and can give some input. Yeah, if you want to come in so I can have a voice on the ground for it, I would like that. Jump into you know where. Boom. Hold on, let me get myself in there. There we go. Boop. And then let me share my screen.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on, Nazmir? It's always great to hear your voice. Boom.
Hey, man. There we go. Let me bring up Discord. Here we go.
Good.
I'll have a look.
So, You said you've done about 5 hours. What's your like initial take of the game?
So I've done about 10, 11 games over 5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've had one rage quit because I was like 4 or 5 games in, and there was just a moment where the movement just did not work. It did not work. I can share mine. I don't know if you'll be able to get that up, but no, or not.
Yeah, let me see
Actually,
if
let me share entire screen. There we go.
there
That
we
should be
go.
better.
Can I do this without? I can pop it out, right? Let's see. Available? No, I don't want to. I don't care about your promotion. Hide this. There we go. I'll just share my Discord because it's just us. Boom, 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 boom.
Yep.
How many characters are there so far?
There are 8.
8. Okay, that's not a bad spread for, I guess, the beginning of the game, but I don't.
Yeah. So so there's 8. What I will say is, from my experience, at least two of them, Scala and Una, are completely non-viable right now. Like I said in your Discord, the Shifting Sands the Sandstorm tactical power, enter stealth mode, making yourself hidden to enemies that are far away. Well, it's supposed to be like an invisibility, and I wanted to use that for like some really good plays where I'm in a bit of a stalemate with an enemy who's, hiding behind cover. I'm hiding behind cover. I pop the Sandstorm, and then I try to do a flank, and I'm watching. I'm invisible, and I'm watching as they just track me because she leaves like little blinks, a trail of little blinks behind her. So it says making yourself hidden to enemies that are far away, so about like 50 meters or more. At which point, is there even a point of being invisible? Because you've got so much cover and so much distance that you can already pull off the flanks you need to pull off at that stage. Her whirling blades.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, like, when you look at like a lot of shooters, I don't see a lot of even in Arc and things like that. Most of our combat, even out in the open, tends to be very close combat before people get into it. Like, you have the sniper guys, but for the most part, people are going to be within 50 meters of each other when they start going at it.
Especially during the raid segments. So what happens is, we'll get into the map in a moment, but what happens generally is you start off, enemies got their base on one side of the map, you've got your base on the other. You reinforce walls just in case you lose the sword, which we'll get to. You reinforce the walls just in case they're raiding you. So kind of future-proofing it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about the walls in a moment.
It didn't look impressive in their video.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah. So yeah, you reinforce the walls, then boom, game starts. You go out, you loot from like your area of the map, your beginning area, by getting those glints or those diamonds or those crystals, the currency, and trying to find better weapons and shields or armor. The currency is spent on an in-game vendor who appears throughout the map, but will most consistently be at your base. He's at every single point that's like designated in the map, but the best place he's at is at your base because it's like the most consistent with weapons and armor. The RNG on this game can be extremely annoying as well. Yes, tired because KOMG. How do you even pronounce that?
I call him Kamoji.
Kamoji.
Though I'm
Kamoji.
probably saying it
Kamaiji?
wrong. Kamaiji.
Tired.
Kamaiji.
Yeah. Tired K.
Or tired works.
Yeah. So yeah, you spend it at the vendor, and he can like upgrade your weapons from like gray, common, to blue, to purple, to orange or gold, however you want to call it. or you can find them when you're looting. Like Tired says, you know, it's an RNG on what you get though. So like a revolver, a top end revolver is really good, but at the beginning you do not want like a blue or a common.
Yeah, and it's the everyone can use every gun system, so it's
yes, yeah.
It's kind of weird
Yeah,
to me because Apex Legends is that way, isn't it? Where they have
Yeah. So once the looting stage is done, it's then you get about 2 minutes, 3 minutes of looting, and then the shield breaker will appear in the center of the map, and you and the enemy team are fighting for control of that. Once whoever gains control of the shield breaker that team needs to then get to the enemy base, plug the sword in to the enemy shields, and it'll start that raid, that big Grond looking battering ram you saw in the trailer.
Yeah.
It's that it breaks the shields. You need to get into the base and destroy the 2 generators, or the main heart, which takes longer. Which is the CS, you know, planting the bomb. What I have found is that a lot of players are starting to game the system by just avoiding the assault on the base entirely. They just camp until it hits a stalemate over time, which means you don't have to spend the energy, you know, assaulting their base and getting, you know, buggered by players that are ready for you. You just wait, and then overtime starts, and then it just becomes like a PvP deathmatch with like limited lives. So you get about 6 lives, I think it is, and then whoever wins that wins the sword and is automatically starting to assault the base. They don't need to implant it, so players are just avoiding actually moving and attacking and just waiting out. Yeah.
That kind of sounds like a death of the game if you're gaming the system. I thought it was weird that they were saying like the points where even though you did get the sword, you could still get points for killing people and for doing everything else. And I was immediately thinking to myself, like, well, then why would I try and fight around this sword that I could just kill people in the game?
Yeah. Exactly. So you get the sword, and then you and your 3 teammates just post up in the best defendable position and just wait for them to come to you and try and beat them out that way. That's what I've been experiencing with players who are gaming the system. We're just about to load into the training room. Not an actual game, because I won't be able to think and talk while playing this.
Fair enough.
But what I wanted to show you is like a couple of the character abilities, maybe. King's... Oh, there you go. Like, I barely got any time to choose which map I wanted to in the training room.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like a timed thing. It's not just which map do you want whenever you want to go. But yeah, so you'd start up here, you'd reinforce the map, the buildings. You've got the B generator, A generator, and the heart. You could attack the heart. The trade-off here is that the A generator and B generator are about 30 seconds before they blow. I believe the heart is going to be like a minute or longer.
So it's like, all right, so we've got
timer.
Capture the flag into, you've got the initial part, which is just you running around gathering materials, exciting, or shooting each other. Then you got Capture the flag, which moves into a CS:GO or even normal
bomb plan,
search and destroys. It seems like it's such a mishmash of so many games. And even that's like when I think of this merchant, the first thing that comes to mind for me is League of Legends.
So obviously, I don't know where the loot is right now. It's not spawning.
Oh, yay.
Okay. maybe it's in some different chests somewhere.
Yeah.
But essentially, what I found is, like I told you, there's a tiered loot. Common, which I've got right now, blue, purple, and gold. I really am not liking the balance discrepancy between tiered loot. I get it. That's what happens in like the battle royales and stuff like that, like Fortnite and Apex. I don't like it in this game, which is supposed to be a bit more controlled, because the idea is, in a PvP shooter, not a battle royale, consistency is key, and I just cannot get consistency. Like, for example, I was I turned the corner and I found a player that was like either AFK or doing something in the menus, and I was about this far away. I shot them like that many times in the head, and they just didn't die and were able to suddenly start bunny hopping around. I was panicking trying to hit them, and then they just melt me in like 10 bullets, and I was flabbergasted because I had a common and he had a blue, so he wins, even though I just did that.
Even though you got the full jump on him with everything in there.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, in the beginning of any kind of game like this, you can forgive like a little bit of misbalance, but that seems a little like too far apart for something that, like, they should have had that kind of, they should have had a certain amount of control with it.
Yeah.
Wow. That takes
it takes 16 bullets, 16 headshots to kill someone.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
I
think
I always had a problem with like the tanky idea of loot driven stuff like this, where bullet sponges, like when players are becoming bullet sponges, it's a problem.
Yeah, so it takes about 16 headshots with a common. If I go back here and I go to that dude and I upgrade to, I haven't got, God, I don't know what's going on here. I can't even upgrade it. But I can imagine that, like, if you upgrade it, it's going to be 10 headshots, and then if you upgrade it again, 5 headshots, But then in the early game, when you're looting, if you don't find your blues, then and they do, you're just shit out of luck then. Like Ty had said, it's the RNG and the circumstances of did you get it? Did you luck out on the pop?
Mm-hmm. It was funny when
skill starts to phase out.
Yeah, when you watch the trailer on it, all of the kills seem very quick. Like, I was kind of like, okay, it doesn't seem like you're going to be a bullet sponge. Like, you get in there and can take people down rather quickly. Like, they were showing guys come in there and take down 2 or 3 people. In a matter of seconds. But what you just showed me with that one is it's people just slinging rounds at each other. If you've got the same quality weapon, right?
Yeah, if you've got the same quality weapon and shields, it just becomes relatively the same kind of thing. Now, I've got a blue here. Oh yeah, there's horses in the game. You saw the mounts.
Yeah. Is the map even big enough for horses?
Oh yeah.
Is it? Okay.
So like our base there, which is protected by the shield, you need the shield breaker, which is the sword in the center, and then you can see.
I see. That area is just like an initial loot drop for you. Gotcha.
Yeah, you would then get the sword from over there, and then it's kind of like all about going up, attacking this base, placing it in one of the designated zones, the shield breaker. Like I said, the problem is trying to attack uphill here against players who know where you are, because if you're a holder of the shield breaker, it tells the enemy where you are with like this giant bubble around you. So instead of just assaulting and where you could be shot from anywhere from a player that's posted up ready to flank you, you just stay here and wait out for that TDM mode to start.
Yeah, I could see where I'd be gaming the system that way too.
Yeah, please.
Well, like, the first thing I always think of with capture the flag is like, yeah, they're going to know where you are, and then I don't know if the sword does or not. It doesn't look like it, but usually the flag slows you down. But can you show me the walls? You were talking about the walls for it.
Oh yes. So unfortunately I can't do it in training mode.
Oh no.
I can't do it, but the idea is that you reinforce the walls to stop players from just like blowing it up, or from getting in as easier. It slows them down a little bit more. What I found is, there's not enough reinforcement points to do everything. As you can clearly see, like these ones with the little markings on them, these flat panel ones, they're the ones you reinforce. So all you got to do is just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you're in.
Gotcha. So it's not really like they talk about it being base building, but you're not really building anything. You're just reinforcing a couple of walls, and then hoping for the best. That seems like a very lackluster system.
100%. I think the melee should have only been used to hit players and mine resources, not be so easy to just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you're in. Which would actually provide a use for the rocket launchers. I've got 1 ammo. I want to see how much damage that does. It doesn't even kill. It's not even a one-shot kill. Oh my god, dude. I've never even tested that.
Oh, that's silly.
Oh, Jesus, man.
So, I mean, okay. So they're doing with that what Ark did with the grenade launcher, right? The grenade launcher in Ark is more damage against Ark than it is against people, but it's still silly to have a rocket launcher not be able to kill people.
Not be a one-shot kill. The rocket launcher is, because of that, I've never seen it really be used. I don't think it's like, maybe later as a meta develops, there's something to it. There'll be something to it, but in these early games that I've been playing, nobody's using the rocket launcher, especially with like how loud it is. People are going to know straight away, oh, he's over here. You'd rather just like run in through the shields, try and like snuggle your way around to like here or here, and then just let's see if you can get on. Oh yeah, get yourself over, and then just come in from here instead.
Yeah, where you can't get shot through a window. They have to come out to you, and then you're already
and then you're in, and boom. You'd rather do that, which is why I'm saying I think an axe shouldn't be smashing down these bases. The reinforcements takes a bit longer, of course, but it's still viable to just smack at it with an axe and destroy something people reinforced. So it's moments like that. The characters I quite like. Well, this guy's really good because he's got that, which makes breaking down the walls even easier. And then I think there you go, you can just do that, and then
nice ultimate.
Destroy everything. With his ult.
Let's move.
Let's have a look. Change warden. Like I said, so that was Redmayne. He does the bestial Black Panther type stuff. Condor is very much like one of the Apex fighters.
Let's see. Skilled ability channels her extraordinary abilities through her winged guardian to track in it. Okay, Eye
in the Sky. I don't remember his name, but he like pinging people. Being able to ping players and stuff. Atticus, I think, is like the best. he's got a shock spear that's great at crowd control, even though it's only 3v3. Like you said, it should have been 5v5 or 6v6. But he basically throws a spear. If he hits, that's even great. But what's good is the spear stays where it's at and launches electrical charges like a Tesla coil.
Okay. So it's got like an area of effect that goes with it. Nice.
Area of effect. Yeah, so you can like if you're fighting in a corridor, you throw those, and then you've got a little alert system basically, because you get hit markers once players get close, and you're like, right, they're there and they're also damaged. I've got the advantage. His ult is like where he rises up into the air, and he's got a load of spears, and it's I think a 2-shot kill with the spears. This guy makes ice walls high. Yeah, creates ice walls, restores broken walls with ice, and he transforms into that snow monster, the Arctic
okay, so that's where that guy
wolf.
comes from. Yeah, I
Like,
mean, some of this is pretty typical what you see in hero shooters, right? The ice guy makes walls. There's always a guy who makes walls.
Yeah. Oh, like May from bloody Overwatch, isn't it?
Yeah. Same thing with Groot in Rivals. I was kind of a Groot player.
Yeah. This person, Mara, sacrificed the downed enemy players to charge a tactical. The tactical is grants allies an overshield that absorbs damage. So if you're, that's fine. Being able to support allies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A mortal coil makes a spawn point for the team. This person, Una, trash. Helping Hand spirits appear to give Una loot. This is a passive where just like randomly a little tree boy will show up and be like, oh, there's some loot here. And you've already seen the loot. Like, there's nothing hidden in the map. Like, you're like, okay.
Thanks, bud.
I think every now and then, though, he does come up and like spawns loot.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's an RNG thing.
And no one likes when like you're looking for loot and you find a bunch of stuff weaker than what you already have, weaker than what the enemy has.
Exactly. Yes. Oh, there you go. So these tree creatures, you've got these tree creatures which you can place down. I tried playing as her and I realized they are useless. You can just go, up, hello, bop, and they just stay still. They stay exactly there and they don't do anything. Like, they're supposed to like launch projectiles and stuff at you, but they're so
totems.
easily avoided. Yeah, they're so easily avoided. You just like slide past them and then you're not worried anymore. It's the same with their ult. It's just a bigger version that's stuck in place and less accurate.
Oh man, that's what you want in a fast-paced shooter, is a bunch of totems that aren't going anywhere. That's a missed opportunity.
That guy there, I placed him down right on the generator objective that you're supposed to do during the thing, and he was just utterly useless. The enemy team just completely ignored him and placed it down anyway. I was like, I'm never using Una again.
You say I've got a very punchable face.
This guy,
No one's ever successfully tested the theory.
he's quite good though, because he can do actual crowd control with that lava. But yeah, basically what I'm getting to is like there's a lot of like balance issues that they need to sort out. Buffing up these dudes, buffing up the invisible lady, because this lava ability and the guy's electrical spears and the ice walls have way more utility than just these dudes here.
It seems like those dudes should have some kind of movement AI, like they follow you and you could target them at people. I think that would be more.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just destroyed those guys in just like a few shots.
Yeah.
The wall thing seems just completely useless. Like, it would be more interesting if they had stuff that you could build to make it like a tower defense, right? It seems like what they're trying to go for is a little bit of tower defense here. But there's no weapons, no turrets, no nothing, right?
Exactly. Yeah, true. And it's like I'm circling back on myself here, but like I said, the rocket launcher is just not viable for it. The rocket launcher should have been there for that specific role, but currently the rocket launcher has no role when the melee does the job plenty good enough. Yeah. It's a one tap for the wall, but like I said, it just gives the game away.
Yeah.
And the ammo's so limited.
Well, it makes sense to like more for the rocket launcher if you had something like, hey, these guys built turrets and now you have people that are managing much more powerful turret weapons, to have a rocket launcher to take it down, to have something to take down the walls so you can get through it without having to bypass the turrets. Maybe 100%. Even some auto turrets. It seems like they tried to mishmash a bunch of stuff into this game, but really went it's like mid or worse with every mechanic.
Yeah. I wonder if I can change loadout. Here we go. The Ranger as well, I've noticed. Me and a couple of friends were playing with, and we've noticed with the hip fire, if you've got this one, extremely accurate. Every single weapon in the game. Except...
Oh, wow.
I'm not moving the mouse. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, they got to get that that fix. It's like the recoil goes after the the recoil happens before the bullet fires. And I mean, you want your sniper rifles to be the most accurate weapon out there. Like, you're shooting from this far away. Imagine trying to hit somebody from across the map.
Yeah, so it's essentially with the sniper rifles only, they've added a bloom to hip fire. It's like a 45-degree bloom, which is... I'm not too sure about that one. Like, I get it, you don't want players to be able to just, like, from here, point and just, boom, one tap. But at the same time, if you're coming around, then there's a guy, oh! And you try and shoot him.
Yeah, you should be...
Like, with a quick react, like that. It doesn't work. Right? Yeah, but then... You have to ADS, which, takes a couple milliseconds or a couple seconds, which could be like the difference between life and death, especially when you get beamed by an orange SMG or something.
Yeah. It's all about that quick react. And if the system's already slowing you down, then you're at a disadvantage to begin with.
Yeah.
That is...
So... That is HighGuard, essentially.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like, it's like everyone's saying, watching you go through it and kind of talk about it and see everything, it just seems mid. Like, it doesn't do anything particularly great.
Yep.
It sounds like it's got good ideas, but they're just not executed well. Like, the base mechanics might as well not exist.
Yeah, you could see, like, it's wild that, like, this hero could do something like that. Just bring down, like, a firestorm, and then this one. Yeah, it would take a while to charge up again, but...
it's like, all right, that guy can just bring down fire immediately and keep moving on to the next section.
Yeah.
But this guy places turrets, and people are like, oh, there they are. I'll just go around. I mean, you can pretty much see a good distance across the map. You would see those little dudes from anywhere.
Yeah.
On top of them apparently not doing enough damage to begin with.
Yep. And that's the thing. Like, I can't even like show you how little damage they do because they don't even attack the targets.
Wow.
In the training mode,
which
is a bit weird.
That's funny.
Yeah. So you can be like, hey, come on back. Yeah, I just think I don't know if it's got legs. That's my problem.
Well, you did see like it did, and you know, you got to take Steam DB with a grain of salt, but it did have a pretty substantial drop off. Just with my guess, people playing it and not really being all that impressed. Let's see what it is right now. Steam DB HighGuard.
Oh my god. What? I aim here. Oh. I'm purposely aiming off, but there's like a...
You're still getting hitbox.
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. That's weird. Can you see that?
I missed that one, but...
No.
Oh, that's a problem. Holy shit.
No. Wow, that's super forgiving.
Wow, yeah. That's...
Yeah.
You're leading the target standing still.
Yeah.
Man, that hitbox needs to be tightened up.
Jeez, man. Like, yeah, so Exhibit A, Your Honor, on why there's like a lot of things in the shooter where I'm like very frustrated with it.
Yeah, it's just not well executed at all. And I think, and there is a point where like that first bad review that I read where like they weren't ready for this kind of scrutiny. Like Jeff basically also fucked them because people were like, all right, this is the big one that was done at the Game Awards, so it better be on point. And it just seems like they're not a very cohesive team. How's the optimization and all of that? Because I've heard there's been bad stuff with, you know, the technical stuff in the game, it not functioning proper. I mean, obviously we've seen technical stuff here, but more like bugs and things like that.
So what I will say is I have is it GeForce? No, not GeForce now. I'm trying to NVIDIA. NVIDIA app. I'll bring that up on the other panel in a moment just to make sure I'm not.
Yeah. I was about
to say. But I'll yeah. I will check my. Come on. There we go. I'll check my specs just to be 100%. But I've got an RTX 4070.
Okay.
And it's updated, so let's not waste your time here. RTX 4070. I think I've got 32 gigs of RAM and a 5700X CPU, and it runs really well. It does run really well. There's no issues there with it, but I do have like one of the higher end machines, not top end. I'm not Linus Tech Tips here, but
especially now with the price of RAM and everything else.
Exactly. Yeah.
I went to look at RAM for an upgrade, and I was like, man, I should have upgraded I only have like 16 gigs on my laptop, and I was like, man, I need to get this before it gets expensive. But it's already like the no-name RAM brands are like $500 to upgrade to 32 or more.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Steam
it's crazy
DB
out
is
there,
not looking good. They're already down to 26 from 9 hours ago when they started. Now it is getting later. We'll see how the Eastern market does. But let's see if I can put it over here. Boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom. Well, I need
So
you can go see for yourselves, guys, in chat. So kind of mid game. Okay, I see.
it is a mid game. Yeah. So yeah, 5800X Ryzen 7 CPU, 47 RTX 4070, and 32 gigs of RAM, and I'm playing at 2K resolution, and it's a consistent, between 50 and 60 FPS with 60 FPS locked, with it like capped at 60 FPS on my monitor.
Okay. So I guess then the technical issues aren't really the problem, because I did hear unoptimized at one point, but I guess I was wrong there. Or I guess whoever said it was wrong.
I think that's starting to happen now. I'm seeing a lot of games get called unoptimized, which they kind of are, but at the same time, people need to start upgrading from the 2000 series.
Yeah, you get to the point where like, hey guy, your system just isn't handling it anymore. I upgraded, so I have a 4080 in my laptop, which is the laptop version, and the card I had before that was the 1050. So I needed an upgrade. But I think people just want they want to think that they can play on old systems when just technology is getting higher and higher and higher on that. I mean, if you want to play Rimworld, that's cool.
Yeah, that's the thing, is like new games that come out today, playing on a 7-year-old card might not be great.
Yeah.
So
what is the like resources actually for? Is that just to buy stuff?
Yeah, you can buy stuff. There would be like crystals around the place, which you use to buy from that vendor I showed you. He can show up in little towers like this as well. He's like almost omnipresent because he can quote unquote teleport. So he's always there. There's also these barrels which will give you rocket ammo, but or like hammer charges. I'm not 100% what those are.
Oh, there's the hammer weapon too. So you have because I remember seeing that you have the plain axe, you have the rocket hammer or whatever it is. It's like one hit per charge, and then the of course the rocket launcher that no one uses. I may have to download it just to play it for myself on there to see. Like I said, I'm not a big hero shooter kind of guy, and this one seems more or less. Even looking at the trailers and everything else, I was like, this is uninteresting.
Yeah. The biggest. It's not the biggest problem because, like I said, it's the damage and hit reg. I forgot to mention about how overpowered. Oh, there you go. There he is. The passive of him just randomly finding stuff.
Okay, I was zoomed in. I'm like, what the heck is going on? I was zoomed in, and the whole chat was just watching the blurry grass.
Like I said, it's that.
Yeah, that hitbox needs to be.
The poor hitboxes, the tiered loot and all that, and then the biggest. So, sorry, I've remembered twice. The controller, aim assist. I was watching my mate Moza from Gronk Game Player, and it looks like, and I'm seeing reports online as well from other people. It's like plugging in Cronus. That's how overpowered the aim assist is.
Oh wow. I was showing too
Yeah.
how has the movement been for you? Grizz was saying that for him it was he couldn't get it right. It always felt, what did he say? I can't go in and look because it'll like show everything in my chat. He was saying that there was some problems with his ability to move and aim. I don't know if he was using mouse or controller though.
Yeah, that was one of the one game I rage quit, and I've still got a warning for leaving. Overall, the movement's pretty good. Like, well, I think a lot of people are going to say it's slow and sluggish, like in terms of like, rather it feels slow and sluggish, but then on the opposite end, when you're trying to fight a guy, he's just spazzing out like a little crack squirrel. Which is what I try and do. I'm constantly just doing that and then making myself as hard a target to hit, which I can do. But there was one issue I had where I was trying to like climb, and it was like seconds, or a split where seconds matter, because there's like a guy, say here, he's on the point. On one of the generators is up there, and I need to get up there. So I'm trying to like climb up, vertically or rather diagonally. This is actually a good example right here. I'm trying to climb up and get there, and I just kept falling down. Whereas if I was like went up like that,
which is incredibly slow.
And also, I'm just like completely exposing myself to getting shot in the side. So, like there. That's what I would have to do when I'm trying to like get,
You're trying to get up there as quick as possible. You're, seconds count, like you said.
While also looking at the guy and being ready to shoot him. And I just fell down, and then I rage quit. Because I was like, we lost. Alt F4. I just don't care anymore.
Yeah. Damage said he agrees with you. He also said it feels slow and sluggish.
Yeah. So you feel like you're like lumbering, but then when you're like fighting a guy, they're just like, and you're trying to keep aim, which is where that controller aim assist is just like so overpowered in such a fast, twitchy shooter.
This might have been like this little launch and stuff like that. Maybe their undoing. I don't know. I mean, I've seen places come back from worse. But for like, you talk about a game like the best example. What's that space game called?
No Man's Sky?
Yeah, No Man's Sky, which was a single player experience to where you live or die by people continuing to play your game like this one. Yeah, people aren't going to want to spend money with this kind of stuff. That hitbox is absolutely egregious. I might take that clip and post it online. Because that's crazy.
Yeah, that's how bad. Yeah, I'm saying it's really bad, the hitboxes and the damage system with the tiered weapons. Just like, oh, you've got an orange, I've got a blue, because I wasn't able to get it in time. You win. Like, no matter what I do, I'm just like, especially if they've got like orange armor, or gold armor rather, the highest tier armor, and I've only got a blue weapon I've only got a blue weapon because I'm too busy trying to like play the objective and do all that rather than just like selfishly looting up. And I haven't had the opportunity to just come across one yet. I could be like, boom, right, oh, boom, shoot, oh, boom, shoot them, oh, boom, shoot them, oh, boom, shoot them. They've got into cover, their armor charges up. I'm back to just boom, shooting them, boom, boom, oh, hit, reload. And I could just spend all day trying to like chip away at them, and whereas they've got something where they can just go, brrr, I'm dead.
Yeah. All right, Arctic Wolf, we'll talk to you later if you're still there. I appreciate you coming by and subbing. Anyone else who's in there, I'm going to chill a minute while we're looking at this. if you haven't liked the stream, please like the stream, of course. Helps me out. And if you enjoy it, I'm trying to, my New Year's resolution is to get us to 500, get me to 500 on the subs. So any subs are appreciated. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you're gonna, I couldn't imagine. Yeah, you can, I couldn't imagine like playing that game. You feel like, okay, I have the advantage. I'm the better player than this guy, but because his weapon's better, because yours is so bad you can't do damage to him, you've lost the fight before it even started. That would I would rage quit on that.
Because there are points where I'm like, holy crap, that guy just beamed me, right? And it's fair enough because he's got like this 99% accuracy. Probably has a controller in, but he hit me enough. Whereas there's points where I'm just like, I am flying around like Rock Lee from Naruto with the weights off, just out playing, out maneuvering this guy, chipping away. He gets to but like, because he's got the great shields and I've not got the gun, he is able to survive, get into cover, have his mates back him up, fully recharge his shields, and then I'm back to square one. It feels like such a cheat.
Yeah. Imagine having a whole team like that, where your team is lost on RNG, but the whole other team, y'all can't take out even one person. Yeah, I could see that being a bad go. They're gonna have to. I'm wondering to see what they're gonna say coming out the door yet, because I don't think they put out any statements yet, which isn't expected. They're probably dealing with all sorts of other stuff going with it, but we'll see. Guess we'll see. Thank you for previewing it with me, Nazmir, as always.
No
Nazmar, Nazmurger.
You can see here I'm having a struggle finding a match.
Yeah, that's nuts on the first day. We'll see. We'll watch.
There we go.
Play around.
I can hang about if you're doing any more or talking on anything else.
Yeah,
you can use this as the background.
Yeah, absolutely. The problem was I didn't have too much else. Like I said, I didn't have a full docket today. I wasn't even sure what I was going to do until the OtterlyNoah stuff came up. I was like, oh, people I know. Yeah, I'll poke my nose into some drama.
Oh, this. What a perfect... I've had 7 of these. I would have had 17 matches. I've only had 10. 7 of these have happened.
Not enough players? No. Oh, goodness.
There is a matchmaking bug. Because 40,000 people play in, there should be players.
Yeah. 20... Well, yeah, it's probably 40,000 when you look at... consoles, because it's on everything, right?
Yeah.
Whew.
Let's see if we get it again. If we get it again, I think we'll just wrap it up.
It's fine. That works. Yeah, I'd like to see a real match come out for it. I mean, I don't even know that I'm going to download it now. I think I've gotten enough just from this. And I hope you guys did too.
My goodness.
Yeah. It's not dead on arrival, but it's definitely the middest game.
Yeah, if they don't improve on these systems. Oh, here we go. So yeah, unviable. Dude's already taken him. I guess we'll go with Ice Boy. Block him off with walls. That's his ult.
It's a badass looking ult, though. I will say it looks familiar to some of the other hero shooters that are monster ults. You know what I mean?
I'm hulking out. Marvel Rivals.
There's even one in... I'm trying to think of some of the other hero shooters. I don't remember. Hero shooters, I will say, are out of my wheelhouse for the most part. I don't tend. I've never. When Overwatch came out, I was like, no, that's not my thing. And I was playing League of Legends at that time, so.
I trusted you, Jeff.
I trusted you, Jeff.
You gave me a Jurassic Park gift.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's chatting, but I don't speak his language. That's the beauty of European servers.
Oh.
How do I get out of here? Ah, again, some of the map design makes me go like, what the hell? There we go. Oh.
10 seconds to go. Let's
There
take
we go.
this one home.
Let's ride.
I didn't even know there was emotes in this game. Woo! Is it G? Definitely not G.
Yeah, that's.
That's a grenade. So, yep, there you go.
Why is the game footage so choppy? I don't know if it's Discord or
it should be Discord.
Yeah, it's probably Discord on that.
Because I'm streaming at like 60 FPS resolution. There you go. So I got that, and I've got a blue saber rifle. No. Grenade cooldown. This dude is off.
Yeah, he's just straight up on his own there.
Yeah. Which, yeah, it's kind of like. I want that. Yeah, whatever.
Overcharge.
So he picked up a blue Vanguard, which is the main weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing at 40 FPS, 50. Yeah, it's just picking up and putting down every now and then. So, but this is at 2K. I'm streaming at 2K. I've got that Discord Nitro, but if it's sharpy footage, it's probably just Discord Nitro being crap.
Yeah. It could be my side, too. I don't have Nitro. Maybe I'll pick it up one day. But today is not the day.
There he was.
Throwing a grenade. Helmet spotted.
Shield breakers forming at Golem Forge. Let's go.
Golem Forge. How long is it before the sword, actually?
Oh, jeez.
Jesus.
Hey? Should have upped my FOV there.
Yeah. Because they said the game can go for anywhere from like 8 minutes to 30 minutes. 8 seems
This is true, yeah. So it's all dependent on how the fight over the key is. I got wrecked there. Got a little greedy. That was my fault.
That's all right. You don't have to. You don't have to tell me you're a bad player. I can just watch.
There we go. So yeah, we're gonna lose the shield breaker, I think. Yep.
The enemy picked up the shield breaker. Intercept them.
Oh, jeez.
They seem to be more together than y'all are.
Yeah. So you can see that that bubble.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Wow, that really shows them where you're at. I don't know if it's war, but for me, the game runs fairly poorly. That's what damage or what Kimoji is saying.
They've got the shield breaker.
What are you running, Kimoji?
I'm surrounded. You could see how much damage
that
they
was-
take, and
now they're both recharged or recharging.
yep. So it's just this really annoying, like you're chipping away, but they get around the corner. Their shield recharges.
Heads up, they're coming in.
You've wasted your time.
Yeah.
Let's make them regret it.
When I picked up the shield breaker and inserted it during the tutorial, the ram that showed up behind him, it startled me a bit. It's running poorly for most people. Oh, so you're running a 1080 Ti i9 and 16 gigs of RAM. Yeah, that's probably a little bit on the older side. I can understand why it's probably running pretty poorly.
Heads up, they're planting a bomb. Intercept. Enemy bomb.
Yeah, it's probably is your fault, Kimoji, for your decade old. Oh, it runs poorly for on 3080 and 4080. Interesting.
I get fucking like, you see that where I'm like shooting a guy, he's eating it, and then I get hit from the side and I just get absolutely melted.
Mm-hmm. It's because they're sitting on better armor and
better weapons. Yeah, better weapon, better armor, better weapons.
Enemy is planting a bomb. Here's the bomb, or we're done.
That's the only area that has a small hole. Damn, they one-shotted you just about there.
Yep. So they hit me with a frag and one shot me.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas you mag dumping these people unless. And you lose.
Yeah.
Location lost.
And that's quick.
Kanker, maar kak, merci voor het helpen.
Use your ability. The ice guy can raise a wall. He can repair your base walls too.
True, I haven't really used that guy, but I haven't used this guy, but like I just didn't find any opportunities where I could block him with an ice wall.
Yeah.
Where I wasn't just gonna block myself.
Oh. Hi.
Hey,
Hi,
Grizz.
lady.
What you saying?
Nothing. Just watching you.
Oh, hey, Grizz, what's up?
Yeah.
We just gonna get everybody chatting.
I want them to add 4v4 a minimum, and I think that would actually fix the game.
I would
5v5.
Yeah, I would almost say with as large as the map is, like 5v5 at a minimum.
And chaotic. It would reduce the matches down to 10 minutes, and that's so much more reasonable. I can't do 30 minutes of back and forth.
I mean, 30 minutes seems fairly.
It's so long.
Yeah.
That's the thing, is if you've got a team that's equally matched, the game will go that long. Whereas if you've got a team that's just like running around looting and doesn't care about the shield breaker, while the other one, oh, there it is.
Server issues. The reason also, it's funny, they're talking about population issues, and I'm like, guys, it's Monday. People went to work at 3 o'clock for 8 hours and went to bed when they came home.
Like, that's what I say when it comes to any of these launches too, and why I say you have to take SteamDB with a grain of salt to begin with. The weekend will probably determine a lot, especially if they can get some of the stuff.
They're on their feet working.
Yeah.
It's an indie game, you know that? Technically?
Yeah, it's a small company. These guys left
everything, basically. Most of them are from Apex. They launched Apex. These are the people that kind of left, and Apex went to shit afterwards, which is kind of funny.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Kamoji makes the very good point that I've been thinking of. Poor Jeff was so happy for this game, and he low-key
I hate
doomed
Jeff,
it.
man. I hate him so much. He needs to stop. P.S. I don't think he realizes how much power he has. Like, you have too much word power.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you...
Just host. Put the trailers in the bag.
Put the trailers in the bag, that's right. Well, it's like, yeah, if you're going to announce the final game of the night, and it was, you know, and it's this... And we're talking about like a smaller indie company that is probably going to have some problems. Like not everybody, most games don't come out like Expedition 33. You know, most games come out like this or, well, usually a little better if they're a good game. He's about to start the
Here it seems like we're playing essentially early access anyway.
Yeah, I think this game
But at least it's more solid than it though.
Yeah.
It has legs. But they need to be quick on it, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it could have actually done better if it had launched as an early access, because people would be expecting the bugs, right? Instead of Jeff's top-tier game.
I wonder if crossplay is adding to anything, because it is crossplay, so you are playing with Xbox, PlayStation servers, too.
Well, that's where Nazmir was talking about the aim assist is just so overpowered versus where usually, you know, if you're using mouse, you tend to have the advantage because of how it works, and there's some aim assist. But
it threw me off because I'm just like, I have a shotgun. Why am I struggling to aim at this thing?
Let's take this one home, group.
Got this. Let me plug in a controller real quick and see if that does anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what.
But honestly, even 30k consecutive for the rest of its life is not bad.
Oh yeah, I mean,
literally
for a small indie company, they couldn't have hoped for better on this. And Jeff,
like this is still good for them.
Kamoji said he kept shilling it hard after. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
he was determined that this was going to be the next Expedition 33 or the next Overwatch or, you know, whatever you want to say. And like I said, there's a bunch of interesting concepts here, but it does feel and look, you know, mismatched. Like the building mechanics, I think, are really non-existent. And obviously RNG, I expect a little bit of a problem with RNG. I think theirs is a little more extreme, but that may also be my bias because Jeff shielded this game so hard. The hitboxes, though, man, those hitboxes are atrocious. There's no reason for it to be that bad. You're gonna make a shooter of that.
All right, Warden. What can I do?
All right, can you upgrade my weapon? No, you can't. Let's try a Viper.
The Viper.
Worse than RNG is the game snowballs to one side too hard. Yeah, you could definitely say that with the last match. Like, I would like to see how many matches are lasting closer to the 8 minutes and how many are actually going the full 30 or, you know.
I get tired. Like, I got fatigued, and then the AFK happened. I was like, I can't. I had to leave. I was not doing it.
But we all know you're a little narcoleptic if you.
Yeah, I'm old now. I'm not allowed to say that.
You're old. You're not.
Good spotted. Help me out.
Oh, help!
This person just not. Like, this is what I mean, man. With a lot of the team, they watched
choke
me
a lot.
1v3.
Just stand off to
They
the
were there
side.
the whole time and didn't shoot a single bullet until I died. And now they've died, and this guy is 16 nautical miles as the crow flies away from the objective. So they're gonna get the shield breaker, and now it's like,
no, that's me.
A lot of
This is
people
what
say
I
I'm looking
mean.
through the Steam reviews, and yeah, a lot of them are saying it should be more.
Man, yeah, that stuff is so. I don't ever pay attention to that. Every time an Unreal game comes out on Steam, it always has the same launch reviews. It's so funny.
Well, most of these are usually about the. Not a lot of it is about optimization or any of the things.
Oh, I forgot. It's probably just gone forward now to
Yeah.
that. Well,
I mean, there's some things like a guy complaining.
that's a
about
good
two
message. I
gimmicks
think. I feel.
Yeah.
It's pressure, but I mean, I think they're aware. They're not arguing against it, at least. But yeah, I mean, I still wish that we could like nuke the word Concord out of consciousness, though. 'Cause I'm so tired of hearing it. Because it's not the same. Every flop ML multiplayer game can't possibly just be called that.
Yeah, like Concord was like a
Budget
special
mess.
moment in history.
God.
Right? A game had never launched like that. Well, maybe there was that I'm not remembering, but a game has pretty much never launched like that, and then gave out refunds and closed itself. At least not from
in a week, I think. Right?
That was
like 12 days.
Huh?
I think it was within 12 days.
Yeah, it was in 12 days. The only thing that was worse was, what was it called? End of Days, or that zombie survival that wasn't a zombie or survival. It was an extraction.
I think I remember that one.
Oh my god, where's the team? What is he doing over there?
I mean, I'm enjoying just hearing Nazmir.
This game does require so much just grouping, though.
That's it, the day before. Kamoji is my memory at this point. If all the games called Concord 2 were actually Concord, several companies would have been bankrupt by now. Yeah, that's the point. It's like I was even seeing big name people that were calling the game like, oh, it's going to be the new Concord. And I was like, you've literally seen nothing about this game besides the trailer that no one was excited for. And even that,
it's just words being ruined again.
Yeah, well, it's like what happened is this trailer might have been exciting for some people if it had just come out on its own, or it had been in the beginning or midway through. But since it was hyped up so much and everyone saw it, everyone was instantly like, I don't like this. This isn't what I want to see. If they just launched this trailer, the initial trailer on their own, they might have done.
Star Wars was right there, Jeff.
Yeah, Star Wars was right there.
Star Wars: The Old Republic spiritual sequel literally was right there.
Yeah, I also think there was so many people that were hyped up hoping for Half-Life 3 to show up.
God damn it. Again, every year.
Every year.
Every
year. Jeff says, we got something special for you. And it's not Half-Life 3.
It's Jesus Christ on stage right here.
Oh, God.
I don't know what's wrong with that man sometimes. I think he wants to be a gamer really bad, but he just forgot the position he's in.
Yeah. Well, I just don't think he's a normie gamer is what I feel like. He's not.
He's a boomer gamer. Yeah. I mean, no, I'm gonna be mean. You're a boomer, so.
Yeah, but I still am like deeper in the weeds. I'm also like a weird, like I not say weird, but I have very particular tastes for a lot of my games, but I'll play anything. So I don't think Jeff picks up a lot of the games that other gamers would play, right? He's probably just a hero shooter is probably his favorite genre.
Do you see what I mean with the players? Just like totally AFK'd.
Yeah, not doing anything.
This game is too hardcore for its audience, actually, that it wants. Or I don't even think it wants this audience.
What do you mean? This game is too hardcore?
Again, too hardcore.
Well, even then, there's parts of it that aren't that hardcore, I would say. Like you can.
Well, yeah, but it's more like I guess I meant like more of the nature of communication is too much to ask. So like two more people in here would add a lot more like effort, you know.
But yeah, and there's
A
a
4v5
couple
is so much
things.
easier to win.
Yeah, 4v5. Well, it's also like the map, like you have 3 people, but this map is massive at first. So
Yeah.
it doesn't like match with the amount of players you have. They're building the team of 3 because eventually it's going to lead to the bases, right? And I could see where 5
Yeah.
people could be over or too much for the map size. But that whole beginning part, you know, why would we all stay together? Because we'll never see anybody or do anything about it.
Hmm.
You know,
It's
we're all-
only when the sword spawns that there might be some conflict. Otherwise, most of the fighting is only if it's the base.
Yeah, but even then, there's what three different areas that it'll spawn, and basically whoever it spawns closest to, those guys are going to have the advantage to get to it. So people will like converge on it, but you're also talking about 3 people trying to converge on this giant map.
It's kind of
Yep.
funny that people are buying MTX already.
Are they?
Yeah, I mean, as we stream right now, I see 2 people purchase mouse.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I mean, people go all in. The whales go all in for this kind of stuff, but even the
Yeah.
normal players. Obviously, there's going to be people who like this game, right? There's people
Yeah,
who are...
like I said, if they got fans, they really just need like... The worst that could happen is if they go under 10k, I think.
Yeah. I could see that. Yeah, I could see it getting no lower than that. I could see it picking up on the weekends. I'm not sure at its current state that it would pop over
A month.
Yeah. A month,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah. And the problem with that is it can be really hard to hold on to an audience for a month. You may get their core may end up being, like you said, 20, maybe 30,000 concurrent on Steam. Again, this is just me talking about Steam. The numbers could be wild.
Yeah, that's true. We're forgetting the console ones. For all we know, there's 100k on console right now, actually.
True.
We, like, literally, Shadows was an illusion for all that game is clearly sold on the consoles more than ever PC.
Well, yeah, but that's Shadows, or all of Assassin's Creed has always been a console.
Do that, yeah.
It's not really
They give 'em
hardcore, it's
Mirage.
just that 90% of the players are bots, derogative.
Derogatory. I mean, if the normies like it, they like it. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's
like
very frustrating experience when like you're the only one going for that objective, and then you see that you die because you get ganked in a 1v3, and then it's just a constant stream of like the 3 team takes you out, defeats you in detail one at a time, and then it's just a constant stream of spawning, going out, dying, spawn in, trying to stop them, dying because your team won't
group.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I've played League of Legends for 10 years.
Yeah.
They do that in there too, where they just don't pay attention.
Yeah.
I played this with a stack of 3, so my experience was definitely better.
Oh, definitely better. I do like some of the design of the characters, though. Though clearly everybody likes Mara.
It's not, like, overall, it's really not a bad art design. I don't think it's, like...
It looks like Doom, if you get what I mean. Like Doom 2016, no, Doom Eternal. Like if they're on those other planets.
Mm-hmm.
Or world dimensions. It literally looks like Doom to me.
Yeah. It's not, like, amazing, but it is...
Serviceable, I would
Yeah,
say.
it's serviceable. It's not bad for a hero shooter. The Ice Hero guy looks like a Clash of Clans troop.
Oh my god. He's just a nice giant.
Oh man. It also doesn't help that
It's just kind of funny to me. Is they want to say Concord, but like I have yet to see anybody talk about the character design ever. It's so weird to me. Like hello? That was 90% of Concord's drama. Was constantly posting that fat bitch.
So, yeah, that's true.
All the damn time.
Concord did have some awful character designs.
All the concept art was literally better.
Yeah. And then the whole thing was like just ripped straight from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
It's
None of the
like
fun, really.
Guardians of Galaxy Temu edition. The game
Every
feels
time I
like
see
when you-
concept artists too show like environmental stuff, and I'm like, man, the world building clearly was there. Can they just recycle it or something with different characters?
Are you riding your horse inside a building?
The problem is I'm playing on a PS4 controller, and there we go. Playing on a PS5 controller, and I'm getting the Xbox controls brought up.
Oh, so you're having to figure it out. Makes sense.
Yeah. I'm a little bit confused on like how to dismount and mount.
That I will say the horse animation, or the horses feel really good.
Do they?
Yeah.
Dismounting, mounting, and getting like onto zip lines and shooting on them, very smooth.
Okay. Kamoji says this game feels like when you can't afford a game and has to play the bootleg version.
Kamoji, what the fuck? What?
Like
Apex at home is really just, Apex at home would be a disgusting thing to say, honestly. Considering they invented that game. It's not even theirs anymore.
Damage said he just set it to 10% resolution scale and it looks like a damn painting. Maybe that's a good thing. That's art. That's art, Damaged.
And that could be a really fun, stream thing to do if somebody's interested in doing it.
I would.
Oh my god,
I
my
remember-
dog. He sounds like an old man. What's wrong with
He
you?
is an old man.
He's 10.
There used to be a guy who would play. He was a YouTube. He made YouTube videos, but he would play games on the lowest possible graphic settings just to see what it looked like. I don't remember his name though. I used to watch quite a few of his videos.
Drop the shield breaker. Get it quick.
Funny thing is, if you want aimbot with mouse and KB, you can just plug your controller, map the add keys to a foot pedal, and use. Oh, Kamoji, figuring it out.
Man. Kamoji has teeth, clearly.
Yeah. We love Kamoji here. We also like our hero Slop.
Our hero Slop. True. Who's this commentator that has a bear character anyway?
Nazar, was that the same guy that ran completely around and shot you in the back? Or one of his
There was three of them. I was 1v3
really?
in for attack.
Gotcha.
You could see there. That was where there was.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was three of them.
You seem
I'm
to be a
surprised more
1v3.
people aren't playing Mara though.
Mara, is that the
She's so
invisible?
useful. Like free healing and shields. Come on.
Oh yeah. I mean, when you only have 3 people, like, do you want to be the healer if no one's going to stick together? That's kind of.
I
another-
guess true.
Yeah.
I was having no fun. Just like, hey, I'm throwing shield. Oh, hey, I got a respawn thing. Nobody's using it.
Yeah. It's like it's cool, but.
Okay, literally 5v5, please. I'll play this more if you just do it. It'll be chaotic. Be a lot. We can actually split up more safe. The splitting up would have more danger and more reward. And then those final base fights would be a lot more final. I feel like. I don't think this game needs to be a back and forth kind of shooter.
Yeah.
Because that's a quick way to exhaust your players.
Yeah, I mean, I think it can if the you could short
Max
up a little,
2,
like you're saying.
ramp up the progression maybe to quickly get the players their best gear.
One enemy left. You've got this.
10 minutes to me feels normal.
Yo, what's going on, Lil 111?
Hello.
Marvel Rivals at home. Kamoji is going in hard on this game. He doesn't like it.
It's fine. Kamoji has good roasts.
We love Grizz, but Grizz tends to be more positive on the games. Like what you got. I'm not as positive on Marathon as you are. But then again, Marathon doesn't speak to me because when I want to play a extraction shooter, it's solo generally. So no rocket jumping.
I'll be
in the
Marathon's
station.
#1 defender here. It's got good fucking vibes right now, and that's what I like about it.
Well, I mean,
There's a
it's
lot of
definitely-
like, there's a shift. There's a vibe shift at least.
Well, it's definitely got an interesting art style. Too bad it was stolen, but and obviously that's been fixed now. But
Oh yeah, the decals. Whenever it comes out, I'll stream it to you when you're just chilling in here or something off stream.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Lil said
Like all those sick character intros. Did you see that thing today though? With the they did a character trailer for the soldier dude.
Oh no, I'll have to check. I need to start watching Marathon a little bit closer because it's getting close to that date, and we all know it's.
Yeah, their main account knows how to freaking excite people. It's really fun, especially the comments. It's just nothing but Marathon memes created by the community.
Nice.
There's so many.
Little said I had to see the Steam page to see the reviews. Yeah, the reviews are pretty bad. And then yeah, thanks for the Wiggler. I stole it from the commentary community.
Wow.
Marathon has a pretty stacked cast of voice actors. I mean, it has a lot of things to win if they put a lot of work into it. I haven't been a fan of Bungie for a long time. But yeah, I mean, it could absolutely work out. And I almost want it to be, you know, that, I wouldn't say underdog story, but that comeback story where they had all of these problems, they got it fixed, and then it comes out to be good, right?
The current idea for comms in the Discord, the official one, is that it's going to be more or less like it will not be a casual-ish game. Because it's going to lean 100% into PvP. It's very much PvP heavy.
Yeah, that's what I was gathering from it. Which may be good for it because...
I mean, again, they literally, there's an entire faction you can join. It's just about killing people.
Well, it's like you...
It's so funny.
It keeps them from competing too much with Ark, because Ark focuses on the solo experience more than they do the PvP, though the PvP community is pretty wild. Especially with the way that they match you with people who play the way you play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
PvP
agree.
is supposed to shock you in that game. It's like a shocking thing to happen in that game.
What, getting shot?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it.
You're supposed to be there to help each other. With the cutthroat.
I had my brother-in-law said he had to stop playing the game for a little while because the jump scares were just like getting to him. it was a little too much.
Oh no.
I do wonder, Damage Sector, if free-to-play would be better, but I mean, with the success of Ark, and when it comes to extraction shooters, I can see Extraction's not really going into that free-to-play model. Like I said, it's going to depend. They're on a very tight leash for their launch with every scandal that's happened with that game.
Yeah. Well, one of the best things to happen, at least for PR, is the art manager got let go, or he stepped down himself.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure they told him to step down. Like, he made a big mistake. Yeah, Little, you did miss the OtterlyNoah segment. We had him on and we talked about it. My initial response, my initial take with it, with watching the first 15 minutes of his video and matching it up with Shamoo's, is there's only one one clip that I think is egregious, that he should have probably credited Shamoo for, and that was because Shamoo had edited the scene. But as for the rest of it, it's not plagiarism. It's clips that anyone could find, and he admitted which clips he had taken from the video itself, but they're like clips that were nothing was said in them. It's just a clip of Tectone saying something, and even then he cut them shorter because he was just trying to get through it. So I'm shilling for Noah on that one. I think Shamoo is off base with what he's saying, but you can always go back and watch. You know, it was the first, I'd say, hour of the stream that we were going through. Rest of it has just been us watching. Yeah, so it's more like they had the same textbook, not copying the homework. That is a great analogy, Little. That is a very good analogy, yeah. They use the same pictures that they found online for their project.
What the fuck just happened?
So I'm gonna go, like, we didn't watch all of Noah's video because after about the third or fourth clip, you know, I was like, okay, this is clearly not plagiarism. But I will go through the whole video, and I told Noah, you know, if I find something that is egregious, I'll let him know. And he's going to talk about it tomorrow on his stream. So I may go on there and talk a little bit too, so you can always check him out tomorrow if you want to see what he's got to say about it.
Oh my god, salty Daikin.
Salty what?
We're showing Kershey now. He's just going after them.
Oh, you talking about that artist?
Who? No, I'm so, wait, which one?
There's an artist that's been going after like the anti-wokes pretty hard here lately.
I don't know if he's an artist.
Oh, is he not?
Does funny stuff online.
Maybe he does.
Yeah. Salty DK Dan? Or Salty Dan?
Yeah, Salty Dan. I think that's who it is. I thought it said
yeah, he's been going after their butts.
Yeah, it's been funny to watch. It's been kind of hilarious.
Well, I mean, they're just being so...
Them?
They're just recycling their whole usual stuff.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I like Noah's videos a lot, so if it was true, I would have been pretty disappointed. Yeah, I've, you know, over the last couple of weeks, I've gotten to Noah a little bit better. I would call him a friend, an internet friend at least. And I've liked his videos. They've been very good videos. I've watched them on stream. He's come in and talked about them. He's very down to earth, so I was shocked when I first saw the back and forth, and I told Noah he made some mistakes when going back and forth with Shamoo. He should have taken his time and looked at what the issue was and then spoke about it. But yeah, other than that, I don't think he has a problem. I think he's fine. So.
Get ready to raid. Siege tower rolling in.
Oh my god, yeah, he said boo fucking who. He said the oversimplification of everything Rev says and does is insane. If you want to treat him like a baby with zero consequences, by all means, give him burpees while you're at it.
Oh shit.
But the biggest point is that nobody else has to abide by that.
Mm-hmm.
See that he's got a purple, I had a blue, and despite... I don't know.
You sound really grumpy.
Looks like he wants to like the game, but he's right.
I mean, I do too. But yeah, there needs to be some major push to either change the game's design by adding these extra players or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think they need to do something which is going to be a long-term goal, something more with the base building, because the base building to me means absolutely nothing right now. And I think that's a missed opportunity. There's also a lot of character work they need to do with some of these skills, like the invisible chick just being kind of worthless, and the plant boy being kind of worthless as well. His totems.
I don't know. I got bodied by.
He just placed it down.
I got bodied by one though.
Did you get bodied by one?
It's a turret. Yeah, but that's because he had a team that were like SEAL Team 6.
I said that they
was
should
just
give them some
good.
kind of AI, and you should be able to like send them after people, and they'll jump around.
That could
making
be
it a little bit
interesting.
more. Yeah. I love, so one of my favorite things in just about all games is summoning. I play D&D. I want to play a Necromancer, even though Necromancers suck in D&D. When I play games that have summoners in it, I generally want to be a summoner. Do I like the Max Payne games? Yes, I used to love the Max Payne games. I only played 1 and 2, though, I believe. I mean, that was the beginning of, like, the slow motion cams. And the stories were good. I liked those kind of, even though I don't remember most of it. But there's like that edge of horror added into it.
Land secured. Great work, team.
So, I actually introduced my kids to, they wanted to watch, speaking of horror, Stranger Things.
Mm-hmm.
And they both liked it, but then my youngest daughter came in today and she's like, I'm not going to watch it anymore. I had some trouble falling asleep.
I mean, it is a little graphic.
Yeah. Well, the first season's not that bad, but it is very horror driven. Like,
Yeah.
it becomes less so towards the end.
Oh no, the idea that there's an invisible difference just in your same room, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's by the pace of the game because you can upgrade from the base vendor, but if during the pace of the game, if you don't have an opportunity to go to the base vendor and upgrade your weapon from like common to blue to purple, because you're just constantly under attack or you're constantly attacking and you never get the chance and you don't pick one up, you're shit out of luck.
Yeah. I feel like with more people, they should take the League of Legends approach and let you teleport back to the vendor. I feel like that would at least give you the opportunity to get out of the fight and, try and get guns.
Yeah.
You would think in a world of futuristic guns and magic, they'd have something better to ride than a horse. Yeah, they do. A bear. There's a bear, too.
But you gotta buy it with money.
You have to buy the bear? No.
I mean, to be fair, it's free to play, whatever. But the bear is cool looking.
Yeah. So there you go. You'll have other mounts. They'll just act like a horse.
Just give it a month before I would say play it now. If you really care, spam the shit out of their forums, give them what they need to know, and don't buy anything. Wait a month before you consider it skin, right?
I'm gonna say this now. Don't go spam their Discord because Grizzle said so. If you have legitimate criticisms, let them know.
That's what I said. No, I said go to them with the constructive criticism, but just say it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying harass them. Just say if you have passionate takes, that's constructive, and they're not gonna. It's not like an ignorable kind of take either.
Yeah.
Just don't hurl a name. Just give it to them. I'm sure they're watching right now, and I'm sure they're emailing Jeff right now.
Lil says, "Do you think it's gonna survive the month?" It's going to depend, to me, on how they react to the problems that are in the game. Right, if they're immediately going at it, trying to fix bugs, trying to improve.
There's a patch tonight,
RNG.
I think, right?
Is there one tonight? What's that one gonna have?
Yeah. Let's see.
Then they could survive the month, and it could become a good game. If they're not quick on the ball, though, it will die out quickly.
But I would say this is better chances than fucking Concord.
Oh yeah, this is nowhere near Concord. You could call it like what most people are calling it, mid, right? Not really bringing anything more to the table per se, and I would even say just like a mishmash of mechanics, kind of thrown together almost.
Ready up, team.
What's better, this game or launch day for No Man's Sky? Launch day for No Man's Sky. All right, there's kind of a similarity in what happened with No Man's Skies and this. No Man's Skies was definitely worse, but No Man's Skies fell for the same thing, but they did it on their own. With this game, Jeff is the one who hyped that game up. With No Man's Sky, it was their lead guy who hyped it up. Yeah, their president.
He still works there, but he's kind of repented. So.
Yeah, well, yeah, and he was. I remember watching a little thing on him, and he's not like a speaker. He's like one of the nerds like them. So it was him, explaining his passion game and what it wanted to be, and people, running with that. And I think they realized towards the end of it that it wasn't going to be. They were overhyped. I think they knew they were overhyped. But yeah, so the hype is real.
There we go.
That guy wanted to be the next Stephen Molnick so bad. Stephen Molnick.
Oh my god, Pirates posting that it lost all its player base, and it's like, bro, it's 11 at night, dude. Yeah. At Monday. You need to chill out. Fuck out.
Arco Cat. Well, I mean, that's what they're going to do, right? Since the game is not reaching critical mass, they've got to attack now before it becomes a better game. If it becomes a better game, right? But we'll see.
It's weird that like people go to Pirate Nation recommending Deadlock. Like, hello.
A lot of people.
First of all, he doesn't play games.
He's the Ian Miles Chung of the gaming sphere.
And that's disgusting. He's a Grum's fucking puppet too. Like he absolutely works for Grum's, and that's like, are you kidding me? This is what people getting their info from. Is that a fucking like machine gun?
Getting stick drift.
Huh.
I can't shoot.
Yeah, I don't know what was that? What happened? Did your controller disconnect?
The Lucari stuff. That may be something I need to go over. Yeah. That might be
the Lucari stuff's advanced to Tectone, so that's a combo right there.
Yeah, right. Do a Tectone Lucari stream.
God, you seen Asmon? I've never seen Asmon legit like be this passive on a subject ever.
Yeah.
Which I get it. It's a friend, but boy, oh boy, optics.
Yeah.
For a guy who's the most watched political streamer out there. Yeah.
Political streamers such
this map looks cool though.
For the world now. Yes, Little, we love Tectone here. We love Tectone.
Oh my god. Is he Smash fucking ignoring the ever-living shit? I can't believe he posted that where he was like, ooh, leftists love turning on their friends. And I'm like, well, you haven't, you were a reply guy to Tectone for a few months,
Yeah.
He kind of vanished.
He's so... he's so... Like,
bad words.
It's fallen, like, Smash has fallen to the point where you can tell he just has no real opinion.
Faculties.
So he gets like he'll say something, he won't even say anything half the time. Like if you look at his tweets, it's either
so weird.
The same, make people beautiful again, or he does the eye
or make
thing
people
all the
piss
time.
people off.
Yeah, or he just says something like, which is just a copy and paste of someone else.
Yeah, like hell, he's so... I almost had like a shower thought that I swear to God he got replaced or something. Like this is not even him anymore.
Yeah. Yes, I agree, Red Stain. Midterms are going to be absolutely brutal this year. If we make it to midterms.
Yeah, he's gonna have to accept that. You know what's crazy? Did you see the freaking guy who was leading the border patrol got fired?
Oh yeah. I saw they were replacing. I mean,
and then
the
even worse
about
at the what?
After the comment that was anti-free speech, where he said if you say anything bad about ICE, they're gonna come for you. Yeah, that was his doomed
I'll be right.
I wish anyone but Miskiv was the one to break the news. Which news? You mean the Tectone news? Shamoo is another one who pushes Tectone a lot. Or are you talking about Lakari? I mean, yeah, the Tectone news. Well, I mean, you got to go with. When it comes to Miskiv right now, he's trying to put the light on anyone else but himself. He's just trying to deflect anything he can away from him, even though he knows his day is coming too. Or I guess it already came. It's just going to get worse. Miskiv wants. Oh yeah, absolutely, he wants revenge. And he's the kind of guy that is just, you can tell he's just absolutely a vengeful person. There is like, he doesn't see himself doing anything wrong, so he's going to go after anyone who he believes has done him wrong. And we are coming up close to the end of the stream, probably about 15 more minutes of watching Nazmir get his ass handed to him while we
basically, yeah,
while we talk about gaming. So if you haven't, I mean, I'm doing, this is pretty amazing stream, guys. I got 72 concurrent right now. That's pretty awesome. Thank you all guys for watching. Watching for me is pretty much enough. But if you like the stream, you know, go down to the bottom and give me a little like. I really appreciate it. If you're enjoying yourself, always feel welcome to subscribe. I try and stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. I am an old family man though, so sometimes those get mixed up. But thank you everyone for coming by tonight for all of these. Yeah, hey, appreciate it, Lil. Yeah. I like having fun. We like watching Slop around here. We like talking about games. Speaking of which, before I go, before in this last 15 minutes, when you hit 200 concurrent, I'll call you BBQJT. Keep at it, Damaged. Keep at it.
I forgot to mention the war earlier about the. You see also. The Border Police Union has now calling for Naomi and Miller to be fired.
Oh, the union has?
The union they have turned on them and they're not reporting that.
It's probably because
the site's just
well, of course not. They can't report the negative when it comes to it.
They lost the border union.
Well, there's been a lot of talk about like ICE people being, you know, ICE officers being like fearful and not liking what's going on, because like I would bet that the vast majority of, well, no, a good bit of ICE, at least especially ones in other states, maybe not the ones that are getting caught up in Minnesota, are realizing that it's getting violent and they're the ones on the front line. And it wouldn't surprise me if they went to the union, especially with all the blatant lies that happened with this last one. Like, not even, like, they were so blatantly lying.
Everybody up to the president. That's just crazy to me. Yeah, everybody. Literally everybody. All of them were just saying he shot somebody. They either pulled a gun out, or they make up something, or they said that he was attacking him. And there's like so much video now that it's like...
normal border.
And then you have all of them sharing that, saying that, oh, it's AI generated now because someone upscaled the real picture like an idiot.
Yeah, that was completely a bad idea because it was bad.
And what's crazy to me is they're ignoring that people were also using that same image to say he had a gun because it turned his phone into a gun, mind you.
Yeah, yeah.
I almost think that was a plant at this point, whoever posted that.
Oh, absolutely.
I just
so much
hate
misinformation going on.
And they're not doing anything about it. Like, Elon should have people on fucking call. Where's the mod staff? They should be ready on notes, ready on, and during tragedies too. Every tragic event.
I'll say there have been a lot of community notes going around for all of these. A
Yeah,
lot of this
but
stuff,
they're
like
It's a fight. I've been in those, because I can write those, and I've been doing that, and I'm having like wait 2 days, and I get the message that finally this thing went through.
Yeah, that's generally how it goes. Oh,
but like,
also for everybody with to go. One thing I like to do on here, I'm obviously not doing it today because we got a little bit detailed in the weeds with our stuff, but I generally play games on stream, and here lately I've been picking games, indie games that I find interesting. The last one I played was Be My Horde, little roguelite vampire survivor where you build an army. If you
that one,
want to, that one. So I'm pretty much done with that one. I liked it. I enjoyed it. So we'll figure something out Wednesday. But if you have any suggestions, you have anything you would think I would enjoy playing, or if you have any content that you think I would enjoy watching or you want to see me have an opinion about, you can head into the Discord linked below. Feed the Pig is for any content that you may want me to look at, and then it's not Gaming Slop. What's the other one? Indie Games chat is where you can put any of those indie games that you think I might enjoy. I think the two parties need a full reset, like a complete reboot. Having a third party is just
Japan. Honestly, didn't they used to not have parties at the start?
No, there's always been parties, but there were like I think in the very beginning of American history, the Libertarian Party was a little bit larger than it is now. But I don't think it's that way anymore.
Oh well. I kind of like the idea of just people vote their representative, and that's like all that matters at this point. At that point. So they go to DC, argue with each other, don't really do meetings with each other as like big old parties. I don't know.
A centrist party would.
Or do the thing that Japan does, where they just reset every so often.
Yeah, I can see it. Well, the problem is anytime you're doing any of that, parties are going to naturally.
You just got to redo all elections, and then everyone's got to go.
Because you look at the Brits, and they have like a dozen parties for all sorts of different things, like the Common Sense Party. I like it.
They have a communist one.
Well, that party took a massive L. You're talking about the Libertarian Party? Yeah, I believe that. Libertarians also tend to be very. They infight. They infight a lot because there's so many different types of like libertarians that are out there. I feel like where the conservatives and you say more like the right and the left tend to be more whole with each other. Anyway, before we get too political, we're pretty much at time, so I'm gonna call it here. I think we've watched enough of Nazmir's frustrations and got a pretty good idea of HighGuard.
Yeah.
So if
I'm doing terrible, but oh my god, look at that aim.
Yeah, that was not bad shooting. And I meant bad shooting. I'm a terrible shot anyway. That's why I play solo games.
There we go.
Hey. You got this, Nazmir. Red stains on your side.
I can't hit. I need that console aim assist, you know? Yeah.
But anyway, thank you, Nazmir, for coming on and showing us, Concord 2. And Grizz, it's always happy to have you on. Yeah. And thank you everybody else for watching, and we will see y'all on Wednesday.
Night.
See y'all.